Yeah. And risk taker, vibe maker. Open app, I ain't praying. I just laugh at the line they laying. All the models, numbers, charts. I just feel it in my heart, then I spray it. Big hit, that's a Hail Mary pick. They shook, I'm just calm with the click. Talk stats, they quote when they sermon. I'm scrolling for that Raw Street German. Dirty Dumb trying to slide in the squad. Bad karma, that boy too hard. Seen too many red cards, late bands. I don't let that touch my hands, but Wilson, man, that boy my cousin. Rain on his boots, man start buzzing. Folding in the half space, ice cold face, 2 taps, whole rank start jumping. Yeah. I'm the king of the green arrow. Climbing up the ranks, all vibes, not hero. Check graphs, I just trust my marrow. Every risky pick, turn to gold, play the pharaoh. I'm the king of the green arrow. Hit that cap, holy, go narrow. Chase trends, I'm ahead like tarot. D-Unit crown on the app, that's factual. Group chat blowing, they panic. Crown on the blank, that's tragic. They blame some spreadsheet spirit. I blame that fear they inherit. I bet you swear it's a lock. I start the kid fresh off the block. While Wilson, they type in caps. Next day, they watch the breaks on a recap. While folding, you ask too much. Light on his feet, got the velvet touch. Ghost in the box, appeared and vanished. That's real magic, they can't brandish. D-Unit don't run from the smoke. I roll dice where your algo choke. You see risk, I see throne room doors. One right call, I'm 10 floors above yours. I'm the king of the green era. Climbing up the ranks, all vibes, not hero. Check graphs, I just trust my marrow. Every risky pick, turn to gold, play the pharaoh. I'm the king of the green era. Hit the cap, whole league go narrow. You chase trends, I'm ahead like tarot. D-Unit crown on the app, that's factual.
Hello and welcome to what is the last of the 4 quarterfinals this weekend. It is West Ham versus Leeds from, I assume, the London Stadium. It is the London Stadium. I'm just watching the players walk out now. And this proves to be probably the most pivotal game of the weekend in terms of whether you're wildcarding 32 or if you're not for FPL purposes. And look, I am obviously wildcarding. I've got the wildcard active and I'm hoping that the Mighty Hammers can pull the business off here and get the victory against Leeds. Look, obviously, as a Man United fan, I'd much rather watch West Ham win as well. But in terms of FPL content and things like this, I think for my strategy and what I'm hoping to do with my team value, I do not want a Leeds win tonight because none of their players are expensive. And I just feel that it's going to be such a more diverse, well, not diverse, a much more rigid template that emerges that you can't really take on. But I feel like if West Ham win, there are so many better options from Everton, the likes of Everton and West Ham, compared to, say, Bournemouth and Leeds. So I'm definitely here hoping, above all hope, that somehow West Ham, for the missus, for her family, for everyone else out there, my wildcard team, that they can bloody well win. So yeah, anyways, if you are joining, thank you very much. Happy Easter. Hopefully you've all got given a couple of eggs. I actually found an egg. We went to the local, oh wow, I'm just checking a result on Footium and it didn't go quite as well as I anticipated. But that really threw me off. Oh, so yeah, we went to a restaurant and we had like a all-you-can-eat like buffet roast, and then they had like an Easter egg hunt around. And I managed to find a couple of Easter eggs around in the shrubbery. So that was pretty cool. That was my Easter. I had like a couple of little hollow eggs like that. That's all I've had. So other than that, I've eaten. I'm ready for some football. I'm ready to sit there and pretty much complete my wildcard draft post this game as well. I've got a very good understanding about what players I want depending on how this game goes. As I said, really bad news though. Somerville's not in the lineup for West Ham. Now that throws a few spanners in the works. So I would quickly go through the lineups. It's Areola in goal for West Ham. Kilman, Disasi centre backs. It's Juve on the left and Walker Peters on the right. Mateus Fernandes, Mikasa and Potts in the midfield. It's Castellanos up the top. Traore's off the left and Jared Bowen, my boy, is off the right. On the bench for the Hammers, it's Goman, Bellicus, Herrick, Pablo, Mayers, Scales, Souček, Kante, Ajala and Lampredid. I don't know how you say that name. And then for Leeds, big, interesting lineup here. Perry's in goal. Strike, Bojo, Rodon, back 3. Then it's Stack, Tanaka, Ampadu, Justin and Bogle in a midfield 5. Then it's Okafor and Mcheka up top. So that means on the bench is the Dcl-Unit. Darlow, Byram, Aronson, Priore, Longstaff, Gruev, Gnotto, and Bornau. Now, when I look at these lineups, I'm like going, is this like Leeds' full strength team? Or are they just fielding a team because they don't really care about this competition? Because part of me is like going, what the hell? Why is Dcl-Unit? Why Aronson on the bench? And those are the players I'm looking at. If Leeds win on wildcard, it gives you no confidence at all seeing them on the bench for what you would think this is a pretty pivotal game. I mean, whoever wins this, you never know. I haven't seen the draw. I don't know if the draw's been on. So if it's been on and I've already missed it, then I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about. But essentially, one of these teams could end up playing Southampton in the semi-finals, walk through to the FA Cup final, and then we know what happened last season, right? Man City can lose in a final. They lost to Crystal Palace and they're not playing Arsenal in the final, so they've actually got a chance of losing because if they're playing Arsenal, you can almost guarantee that they're going to win because Arsenal just seem to bottle it when it comes. I mean, that's probably the storyline of this weekend is how bad are Arsenal? They just, every time they get close to looking like they're about to win, they let everyone down. I feel for all those Arsenal fans out there. Easter Sunday, you probably wanted to scoff down a lot of chocolate to try and wash away the pain. Ditto Liverpool fans, but sometimes this can happen. And now we're blowing some bubbles. We're ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see if West Ham can do it. Come on, Bowen. That's all we want to see. Let's get that timer ready to go. I think we're about to get going here. Oh, this is a big game. I feel like I'm a West Ham fan for the next 90 minutes with whatever comes. So touch wood. I'll be blowing bubbles. The missus will be blowing bubbles. Hopefully all the Hammers fans out there, you'll be blowing bubbles as well. And send the Leeds scum back to the sheep shagging station. With that being said, we're underway. First half is underway. West Ham have started. The bubbles are in the air. It's good times until they obviously concede. So touch wood. Hopefully we get a good game of football here as well. Hopefully it's a classic cup tie. And yeah, I think that both teams are probably going to try and win this. So that should hopefully make for a half-decent game. FYI, Footium Watchalong will be happening at halftime, or the second half of my game at halftime, to fill in the 15 minutes break. And at the end of the FA Cup game, we'll be looking at my team and what we'll actually be moving some players in live on stream on my wildcard draft at the conclusion of the game. So hang around for that. And if you're intrigued to see where I'm going before I end up turning it into some sort of ridiculous video for your enjoyment, probably tomorrow. All right, Leeds have got an early long throw here. Didn't take long to, that was the thing about yesterday's football. Southampton versus Arsenal. Like Southampton, I know they went down from the Premier League the season before, but they actually played football yesterday. It was brilliant to watch. And my God, did Arsenal, it just looked like it. Oh, Leeds almost scored in the first minute and a half. I don't know if that was a save, but Okafor there trying to bend it into the right-hand corner. It was off like the scrummages of a long throw. It's rummages around in the box. West Ham try to clear it. Okafor somehow sits up, bit of a pinball. Then he goes for the curl, and I think Ariola's actually got a hand on it. Oh, he has too. That's a really good save from Ariola. I thought he'd actually miss, but that is some save to keep the game 0-0 here. Right, Leeds with the first corner of the game. Into the box, into the mixer. It's jumping around. Ariola comes and claims it. West Ham looking a little bit nervy early doors here in the first couple of minutes. Garner's shot blanks. Garner's shot blanks as they did. Staying in the league is more important than the cup. Yeah, you would have thought so, but I feel like other than the Dcl-Unit and Aronson, it's pretty much Leeds' full-strength team, which makes me think, is Aronson and Dcl-Unit not in the first, like the starting 11? And then obviously we've got Perry in goal. That's all. I mean, Ariola's in goal for West Ham. That's obviously a specific change there because Ariola's obviously lost his place to Hermanison or whatever. For Leeds, it's a little bit more complicated because I feel like Darlow isn't exactly like a shoo-in in that position anyway. I think it's weird that Dcl-Unit's not starting. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like there's a game midweek. They've got like a full week between this game and game week 32. I'm a little bit shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit shocked. Oh my God, Ariola's giving everyone a heart attack in the London Stadium there, being a little bit too casual. Almost got charged down on the goal line. That would have been an embarrassing goal, but he hits it out for a throw-in. I don't think this game's going to be a snoozer. I feel like Leeds have definitely come to play. And I feel like West Ham, it's at home. They've not had a very good season. Let's have something to shout about. I actually think this is going to be a cracking cup tie. I don't know how many goals there's going to be in it, but I feel like it's going to be two really willing teams going for the win. All right, cleared away there by Adama Traore. By the way, it's good to see Traore back out in the field. Can he produce magic today, or is he just going to be a big buff man that runs around looking like a rugby player and doesn't do a hell of a lot else? The bin's full. I like that. Put all the bags in. It's going to be wild. Going to Pens this one. Yeah, it could go to Pens. I actually think that that's a possibility. Leeds is second string, it looks like. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like their defence is not second string. Like all the normal defenders are out there. And Okafor's normally been playing with Dcl-Unit. I feel like the only thing it is that Mcheka has started instead of the Dcl-Unit. And they're playing with wing backs instead of a back four. But James Justin's been in the first team. I don't know. I feel like Aronson's on the fringe. I feel like those are just such risky picks now. Even if Leeds won, I don't think I'd go there. I think I'd leave Danny Welbeck in from Brighton instead of going to the Dcl-Unit. I just think that I don't know. Like in my head, I'm like going, Leeds need to win for survival. It's such a hard thing. I just know that man's fitness has been crap. And he scored like 1 goal in the last 10 games as well. So you've also got to factor in all these different possibilities and form plays a large part. And yes, Leeds have a pretty easy run through to the end of the season, but I tell you what, it'd be a bit more exciting if West Ham won. FYI, the bookies odds actually think that Leeds are the favourites here, even if they are apparently playing their second string team, as some people seem to think. 4-3 either way at the moment. Yeah. Leeds have definitely started much better. That is correct. Tanaka doesn't use... there we go. Tanaka, yeah. I knew. Tanaka's normally where Aronson plays, and Dcl-Unit's normally where Mcheka plays. Those are the two. Other than that, I feel like it's pretty full strength for Leeds, to be fair. And then goalkeeper, obviously, because I don't know who their goalkeeper is. I mean, they've changed goalkeepers that many times this season. It's just a matter of which one gets a start on the day, I think. My two favourite numbers are 10 and 12, and Adama Traore's physique is insane for a football. Yeah, I know, he's such a buffer. Here we go, Jared Bowen into the box. Can he find someone? Oh, he did find someone. He found old mate Stalianos, or whatever his name is, in the box, and he can't quite finish it. It's a good stop there from Perry, actually, to prevent that from being 1-0 to West Ham. That was definitely the best opening of the game there, and I actually thought they'd scored. But somehow it's not gone in. Wow. That was almost the perfect thing. I've got a part of my bet builder today is Jared Bowen to score or assist. That would have been 6 minutes in, happy days. He would have already done the business on that bit. But I mean, I can't believe that Mo Salah ruined my bet yesterday. I mean, what an absolute fraud. All I needed was Liverpool to score a goal and get a penalty, and then Mo Salah just does his best Dirty Dom impression. I mean, Kanji and his penalty share for Liverpool this season. It's just not been worth investing in a penalty taker for Liverpool, because not only have they not got any, but when they have got them, they just miss them. Well, it feels like they just miss them anyway, of late anyway. It's quite unbelievable. I mean, you couldn't write it up. You couldn't script that any better than what it was. Jared Bowen for a great ball across, and he got his foot there. I don't know how he didn't score. That's a great stop there from Perry. Oh, it's a very strong hand, because I tell you what, if it had been any slider, it probably was 1-0 West Ham. That's unbelievable. Good stop, good play all around. That was a really good, almost really good moment. Hoping Leeds wins, they'll double with Bournemouth, who I have a few of their players. That's fair. I can't lie. I miss FPL so much. I'm watching Brighton play. Justin and Bogle are very attacking for defenders. They are. I would agree with that. All right, West Ham, first corner of the game here. Can they find someone? Ball in the box. It's met there by someone, and then Leeds kind of get it away. They do get it away. They just hoof it up to the halfway line, and it's well retrieved there by Walker Peters, who says, thank you very much, let's go. I'm just imagining all my mates that I know in that section there. They're just showing the stadium, like the away section of Leeds fans. And like whenever I've been to the West London Stadium with the Mrs. family, we literally stand right next to where the away fans are barricaded off for the wall and just hurl abuse at them all game. And throw a couple of beers their way as well if you can smuggle them in. Who would you say Mavropanos is now on? Because I think he could be a class pick. I don't believe I'm going to be alive to have it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for any West Ham defender that's not named Joof if I go for a West Ham defender. I've been so anti-DC all season. I'm just going to double down and just continue on my merry way and just ignore it and hope that Joof can deliver a left one. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's not a foul. That's just good body work. Oh, the ref's been conned into that. Yeah, I agree. That's soft. That's really soft. Yeah, mate, Mavropanos had the night off. We've gone full first team here for West Ham, I reckon. We're going to need a timeline on the bloke if they double because Disasi doesn't do DC. Yep. FPL Review likes Bogle for some reason. Kevin Walker-Peters only starting because AWB is still in Congo, if not mistaken. Yeah, why is he still there? Has he got a late game or something? Or maybe he's got like personal reasons to be there, which is also possible too. This game's been lively. I'll tell you what, both teams could have taken the lead for the first 9 minutes here. It's been a good watch. Been a good watch. And I feel like it's weird because the Premier League this season in general, I feel like a lot of the games have been quite boring, quite tedious, quite arithmetic in terms of the way that teams attack. This game is like a proper FA Cup game. Leeds cut it into the box. It's no one there at the back stick. Jared Bowen comes back and defends and mops up the danger and then just clears it away straight to a Leeds defender who's going to look to put it back to Tanaka, but he plays it backwards. He doesn't take the risk. He doesn't take the gamble of putting the ball in early, even though Leeds had a few numbers up in the box. All right, we're taking a moment to pause here. Leeds muck around with the ball in the back line, just playing it 1-2 with each other. In fairness, West Ham are just letting them have the ball there, and I don't blame them. I won't be wasting any effort mucking around with what Leeds are doing at the moment. You're not going to be creating many chances doing what they're currently doing. What about Mavropanos bullet headers? Yeah, I think that bullet header has been and come, and I think it's probably gone. But my honest says, all right, Leeds, here we go. In behind. Oh, challenge there by Walker-Peters. Referee had a look at it inside the box. Waves play on. I think it was on the soft side if that had been given. But there was definitely some sort of contact there, but I don't think it was enough to constitute a foul. Just like that wasn't enough to constitute a foul, and it's play on. That's good. The referee being consistent. And then he gives a soft one. Who is this ref? Who is this idiot that's reffing the game? I mean, that's just good body strength. Like, look at Walker-Peters versus the guy that just fell on the ground. He's literally half his size. That's just called good body core strength. Not, yeah. I mean, he got suckered into that one, let's be fair. Concussion protocol. Yep, fair. Interesting. Presidential ceremony due to Congo. Oh, mad. That's cool. Congo's after playing Jamaica. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I can't believe Gary is getting a Stev. He's going to have double Burnley defence. Yeah. So I think double Burnley defence in 33 will play Man City. And I'll play, is it Nottingham Forest? I think it's Nottingham Forest. I can't remember. I haven't looked at the fixtures for 33 for the single game weekers. But I have a sneaky suspicion that Nottingham Forest play Burnley in 33. You could make a case. You could argue a case that maybe buying a Gibbs White or an Anderson might be just as good as buying a double game week player. I could actually get on board with that. There is a world where that actually makes a lot of sense, to be fair. It's just I don't really like the fixtures long term for Forest outside of like 32 to 34. 35 onwards, I feel like they're a team you don't really want to be investing in outside of Elliot Anderson, to be fair. Leeds definitely, I mean, both teams have had their moments here. I feel like West Ham are sitting quite deep, like typical Nuno style, really, hoping the Leeds give them the ball and they're looking for the fast breaks. I just feel like the fact that they haven't got Adama Traore out there does make it a little bit harder for him because, Traore, that's really good. He's away. Traore's away. He's bursting through. Jared Bowen, he's getting in there. He's getting the box. He plays it. He shoots. Oh, it's a save. Oh, good moment of play there. I mean, Adama Traore literally just bulldozed his way past 3 Leeds defenders like they were just bowling pins, and he was the bowling ball. And then West Ham go for an overhead bicycle kick, and then the referee gives a foul because the boot is too high and it's too near one of the Leeds defenders' heads there. Far out. Bit of action there. I mean, Adama Traore just burst away, used his core strength and just went, see you later. Oh, and Jared Bowen, first time shot. It was a good shot, to be fair. It was going into the bottom right, but Perry, again, more than equal to it, getting down with a good left-hand palm to take it out of harm's danger, and then it's mopped up by I think it's Bogle that came in there to rescue the party. Yeah, 35 and Forest and Newcastle home. It's not good fixtures, is it? It's not good fixtures at all. Getting any Burnley is exactly. A Fulham to plus 1.5 versus Liverpool between the two PSG games. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Harry Wilson has a strong chance of remaining on wildcard. Like, he's playing that Liverpool team that I just feel like they're done. They look completely cooked. I could see Harry Wilson scoring another 10-pointer against Liverpool. I actually think it's worth holding him and then transferring him out in 33 if I even considered to move him out. Because I tell you what, I might even keep him for 33 because the dude has been elite. Like, he's been one of the midfielders that I've really enjoyed owning this year because he just consistently delivers. He's even been captained by me and delivered. He's just been a really good pick. Right, Leeds here, good chance into the box. Cleared away there. I mean, both teams creating really good looks. Dale Matrora, he's away. He played it a bit too early there, and old mate, whatever his name is, Castellanos, whatever his... is that Taddy? Whatever his name is, that guy. The guy that plays up top. One of them anyway. I think there's a couple of weird names up there. I mean, why can't they just play Callum Wilson? At least I know how to say Callum Wilson's name. Why is apparently Mavropanos has got a concussion. That's all I know. That's all I can tell you from what the chat have said. Mavropanos has got some sort of a concussion or something. I think I could be making that up, to be fair. I literally could be making that up. I've just based it off what I've read in the chat so far. Oh, Leeds being a little bit casual, trying to come out there. The striker gets in and forces Bojo into just hoofing it out for what will probably be, my guess, is a West Ham long throw into the box. Who is the West Ham long throw take? I feel like it's Wan-Bissaka, but Wan-Bissaka's not playing. That's a pretty good challenge from Bojo, to be fair. He just made he made Taddy. No, it is Taddy. There we go, Taddy. I don't have to say his stupid name anymore. His name's Taddy. Come on, Taddy. Score a goal. I really like Beto as a wild shout as well. If West Ham win, imagine Beto coming in. Imagine if he just dominated against Liverpool again. I just remember back to that double game week last season, and the dude ended up on like 17 points or something for that double game week. He was huge. Could he do it again? All right, Taddy. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. I mean, West Ham have been getting... I mean, both teams have made some really good options and moves here to begin the game. 16 minutes has flown by. West Ham, we have Taddy, Castellanos, Pablo, and Callum Wilson. Yeah. If Leeds win, I'm on bench boost 33. If West Ham win, I'm on free hit 33. You're going wildcard 30. Yeah, regardless, Kanji, 100%. It's, well, not necessarily. The bench boost doesn't have to be necessarily in 33. Like, I could do something really wacky, and I could just get 11 doublers in and play my triple captain in 33, which I've been thinking about today, actually, because if some of the teams that I don't really rate the double of, I could just pick another team that has a really good week, like 35, 36, where I think the bench could be even better, and then I can pick some different players, because I know what the bench boost is like. The bench boost is one of them chips I just never have success with. So I feel like I could put a lot of effort into it and it would just fall flat on its face. And then I think that there's also the possibility of triple captain. I just think that I wish there was no chips. I just think I'd be easier if there was no chips. I feel like like outside of the assistant managership, I haven't had a good chip use in what feels like forever. My free hits have been good. But outside of the free hits, I mean, my bench boosts and triple captains for the last 2 seasons have been absolutely arse. They've done nothing for my rank at all except hurt it because I just haven't got any points on them. So I'm overconscious of like worrying about playing them too much. I just want to make sure I try and end up with the best team as possible and hope that the players I pick have got something to play for and hopefully are going to bang. That's probably the key ingredient, to be honest. Oh, nice little work there from Masaga. Oh, here we go. Taddy, he's offside again, the useless fraud. Man, how hard is it to stay onside? It's pretty easy. Strikers should never get offside like that. It's just so easy to run across the line. I don't understand why some of these Premier League strikers they go too early. Really go too early on some of these some of this play, to be fair. O'Reilly, man. O'Reilly's going to be my triple captain. I'm just feeling it. I don't know why. I just think that it's going to bang. Like, I feel like O'Reilly triple captain, all he needs is a combination of 1 clean sheet across the 2 games and 1 goal. And he's probably beaten whatever Haaland puts out. And he's probably beaten whatever Semenyo puts out as well. Because I feel like if he gets a goal and a clean sheet over that place, he's going to be on a minimum of 15 points. Which is pretty good. And I can definitely foresee both of them happening. Like, the dude's been in red-hot form. And the way Man City are playing with O'Reilly and the team, the dude just ends up in the most ridiculously advanced positions. And the way the game is, the game this season is about defenders getting more points than anyone else. Because they've got literally more avenues to points than everyone else. They can get DC, they can get the assist, they get more points for a goal, they get 4 points for a clean sheet. I mean, I just think that it's a risk worth taking that if it goes well, could go unbelievably well. I think that that's probably the key ingredient. Like, he could go mega. Like, imagine the best case scenario. They beat Arsenal to 0. And they beat Burnley to 0, and O'Reilly gets like 2 goals, and he keeps 2 clean sheets. We could be talking about like 25, 30 points from triple captain. I don't think Haaland's got that ceiling in him. I don't see Haaland scoring a hat-trick and then another hat-trick. I know he scored a hat-trick against Liverpool, but Liverpool are arse. So you've got to factor that into the decision making. Whereas I do think that Burnley will probably give Man City a bit more of a game than what Liverpool did yesterday. That's just my gut feel anyway, because I tell you what, the second half it was like the out in the desert town, and you're seeing the tumbleweeds drive through in the wind. That's essentially what we watched yesterday in the second half. Liverpool's team were like the tumbleweeds. They were just rolling around the wind doing not much other than looking bad. To be fair. All right, Leeds on the edge of the box here, trying to get the ball into the box as well. Defended there by Jarrod Bowen yet again. Cleared away. 21 minutes almost gone now on the clock. Haaland just scored a hat-trick against Liverpool, yeah, but it was against Liverpool. That's what people are forgetting. People are forgetting he just played against one of the easiest defences in the Premier League at the moment. Because not only have you got the old man Virgil Aurelius Van Dijk in the defence, but next to him we've got what looks like Harry Maguire's older brother, Canade, turning like a truck that's been stuck in reverse for about the last 6 months. Then you've got Joe Gomez, who does not know what staying on the park is all about. And then Frimpong, when he comes on, has no idea how to defend. And then you got Kirkes, who just gets brushed past. And then you've got some bloke on a skewer in goal that's literally waiting to get fired out at the local fire pit to turn himself into a melted marshmallow. I mean, you're not going to be playing many defences like that over the run-in, where they're going to be so accommodating to just let you get more and more goals as they go along. That's just factual. Man City, Liverpool like that classic. They're like, this season, I feel like Liverpool are almost on a Spurs, they're not quite Spurs level, sorry, I take that back, but they're not far behind. They are the team you want to play if you want to get put back into form. So Haaland was given the most accommodating defence, lined up on a silver platter, and he duly obliged. He took his knife, he took his fork, and he had himself a 3-course meal against a team that literally sat there and let him do what he wanted. Best way of describing what happened yesterday. I think he's back. I think he's in better form. Don't get me wrong. I think he's in good form. But I tell you what, the opposition were very accommodating for him yesterday. There's no ifs, buts, maybes about that. It's just the way that it was. It was great to see. What is O'Reilly benched in one of those games? I don't think he will be. Why are they benching him, Kanji? They don't need to bench him. The dude is like, what is he, 20, 21 years old? I don't think he's getting benched. I really don't think he's getting benched. Triple captain Jose Sa, I like it. I'm going Haaland, Nunez, ball into the box here. Areola comes and punches, and the referee now calls a foul. Nunez, Haaland, Cherky. Yeah, don't mind that. Yeah, I just don't think he's getting benched. That's my gut feel. Yeah, exactly what what Clappin Cheek said. Liverpool crap. Harlan name back. Anyone can go mega from City. Exactly. He plays Burnley. Yeah, I know he did really well against Burnley the first time, but yeah, I just feel like O'Reilly could do just as well. The Arsenal City game stinks of under 2.5 goals. Probably. And Arsenal not great too, with Gabriel probably a miss. I forgot this game was today. Burnley equally bad, though. Yes, they are. Just feel like Estev's probably better than Virgil van Dijk, to be honest with you. That's why Gary obviously wants to buy him on wildcard, because he obviously rates him better than Virgil. If West Ham double Bowen is the only real option, I think Mateus Fernandes is actually a very good option as well, to be fair. I think that he could definitely bob up with like a 10-pointer in there. I mean, in theory, he could actually get you like 8 points. Like there's a world where he gets DC in both games, gets 4 points, regardless of whether they keep a clean sheet or not. And then if you can get some sort of attacking return, we're looking at over 10 points there. Leeds cuts across the box, out of play, goal kick for West Ham. Liverpool taking the mantle from Man United of turning players back. That's right, of turning players back into form, I agree. Haaland only showed up like in the last 10 minutes of the Burnley match. He did. Somerville, if he's fit, definitely is. Yeah, that's the problem. I feel like Somerville not being fit at the moment is not ideal. That is definitely not ideal. Why am I so hot? This scarf's making me hot. We need a goal. Come on, Bowen. And Juve. Yes, Juve. Juve and his magical left foot. I personally don't like Gabriel for wildcard. Yeah, I'm turfing him out today, probably. Will be my guess. If Leeds win, I'll get Fleming on wild. See, the thing about wildcard is like, you look at Gabriel, right, and I look at game week 33. Like, people sitting there going, we want to have Arsenal assets. Why? The fact they don't double anymore means in game week 33, they play Man City. Now, everyone was already planning on going like either Raya, Gabriel, or Leeds, Tanaka! It's 1-0. Leeds have taken the lead. Tanaka with a beautiful goal there. Somehow it's squeezed past Areola, and unfortunately not good for what I'm hoping here. But Leeds have taken the lead, and it's 1-0. The away team has struck here first. And I tell you what, it's a bit of, I feel like that's poor goalkeeping, to be honest with you, more than anything else. It's just kind of squirmed past Areola, who's actually had a fairly decent game up until this point, but that just felt a bit, it felt savable. It felt really savable. All right, let me have a look. All right, the ball's in the play there, goes to Tanaka. Tanaka does a little, he just plays it out wide. Justin then picks it up. I mean, then Walker Peters just kind of looks at him. Then he plays it. Then Tanaka gets it. It's all a bit, I mean, he just showed, I mean, that, I suppose it does get deflected off the West Ham defender. It gets deflected off Disasi. And maybe I'm being a bit harsh on Areola. Maybe it does. Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right. On second reflection, maybe he's not as at fault as I thought he was. But I tell you what, his reactions just weren't good. It looked like he reacted in time, but he just couldn't quite get his hand up. And yeah, it's just gone over the line. It's hit the bar, gone over the line. Leeds 1-0, Tanaka goal. A Q DCL transfer and holds. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not convinced by the DCL unit. Like, he's not starting this game. I feel like that's a concern. And I also think back, like, are they really just saving him for the league, or has he actually lost his place? Like, could he have lost his place? Is that not a possibility that he's actually not first choice? If Okafor and Mcheka are both fit and available, is it possible that DCL unit's just not first choice? I feel like it's got to be possible. I really feel like that's got to be possible. This game week 32 wildcard weeks. It's hopefully it improves. Literally, let's hope it improves. All right, let's get here. I need to move that there. Move. Oh, what am I doing here? Aha, there we go. Sweet, that's good. Minimize that. Put that over here. Put that over there. Happy days. All right, now we're getting this up. All right, Footium's about to start. We're not going to flick over that. We're going to do that during halftime, when it's halftime in the Footium game as well. But Whang is about to start here for Salth Park as well. So we'll be covering that. I'll show you the actual game during halftime as well, when this game is gone, so you know my undivided attention is actually on the game. Yeah, I don't think I'm tempted by Dcl-Unit, to be honest. I feel like I'm more tempted to keep Danny Welbeck on the wildcard 32 if that happens to be the case. West Ham's midfielders championship level, no wonder they're about to go down. He could have lost his place, I agree. Stack might be the only real option for the Leeds attack and maybe one defender. Yeah, I agree. I feel like the most obvious, this is why I don't like the Leeds ones, because I feel like Rodon and Stack are probably like the two certs, right? Like based on the team they've sent out tonight and the one you'd have confidence in, they've got to be the ones where you go, okay, I can see that they're probably going to play. And outside of that, like, I don't know, I just feel like a bit, yeah, it's like a bit meh, isn't it? It's the best way to describe it, it's just a bit meh. West Ham winning would have, I mean, the thing is, like Everton's team, you could argue there's a bunch of Everton players you could pick. You could pick like Jordan Pickford, you could pick Tarkowski, you could pick Keane if you really wanted to. You could pick, what do you call it, Garner, Kevin Dewsbury Hall, Ilian and Dyer, believe it or not, Beto. There's someone else I'm missing in there as well. I can't think of who the other person is I'm missing at the moment. But they are all pickable players. Like you could literally pick any of those players and they'd be a pretty good pick if that makes sense. Oh my God, that Dong Whang has scored for Salth Park. I can't believe it, the Dong Whang. Dong Whang's given Salth Park the lead in the second minute. He only needed a half a second in his next game and the Dong of all Whangs has scored for Salth Park. Get in the Whang. Oh, that's brilliant. The Whang has scored for Salth Park. I can't believe it. Oh, my boy. He couldn't produce the goods at home, but my God, could he produce the goals away? And the Whang is on. Oh, Whang. Brilliant. What a start. 1-0 to Salth Park. Early doors there. I mean, the Dong of the Whangs, he started like a house on fire, boys. Oh, that's brilliant. The Whang. Oh, I can't wait to show this at halftime. All right, we're 30 minutes in. I might only catch the last little bit of the second half here in the Footium, but I'll keep you updated on the score. The good old Whang. What a cult hero. Darlow was a backup keeper, yeah, he definitely could be. The thing is he going to score? That's the. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Darlow. I don't know if he starts. Is my not what I want about. I was watching my Footium game and getting confused at the same time with what I was talking about. I just don't know if he 100% starts. I think that's the issue I've got there more than anything else. It's not saying that he's not an option. I'm concerned that he doesn't start, if that makes sense, because like the Leeds keeper tonight is Perry, and Perry's had a really good performance. And I don't know. I feel like Darlow's not like an absolute lock for Leeds in terms of if he's actually going to definitely play, if that makes sense. Whang about to score for West Ham too. One can only hope. I still can't believe the other day I got that penalty in the Dong Whang. Dong Whang's on the corners as well. Oh, Dong Whang! Oh, thought he was going to get a second, boys. He didn't. Can you get another shot away? Oh, Dong Whang has come to play today. I tell you what, he's on fire early. Can't quite get the second there, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. I mean, that would have been brilliant if that had happened. Darlow and Stack don't want a double defence from them and their attackers constantly rotated. Yeah, that's fair. Jumped out of my place and playing Age of Empires 2, honestly. Oh, Age of Empires 2, I love that game back in the day. Age of Empires 3 was definitely my favourite. Played that game religiously. Oh, West Ham. Oh, no, not quite. Nothing doing there. That was a good ball in, just no one was attacking it. That was half the problem there. Juve with his magical left foot. No, can't quite get in. Leeds clear the danger, and now they're on the break. It's a good... it's going to be a good break. It's going to be 2-on-1 here for Leeds. Can he make the right pass? He does. It's shots. Oh, Areola, good save. Good save to deny Leeds going 2-0 up. Oh, that was close. The breakaway was on, and I mean, the West Ham midfielder that went in to try and get the ball out of harm's way, all he did was play into the Leeds attacker's path, and there was a perfect first-time pass, a perfect first-time shot, but Areola equal to it, stands up tall. The West Ham player then takes out the Leeds player, posts a shot. VAR are checking to see if there's a possible penalty. I tell you what, it's interesting. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty close to a penalty, you know? Yeah, Perry's in the game. He's starting in today's game, yep. I may just skip wildcard now and do free hit 33. There is a world where you can wildcard 32 and just still free hit 33. That's definitely an option I've considered as well. Because I feel like I do want Crystal Palace players. Like, it's definitely possible. I feel like there's a couple of different strategies you could go for, and I feel like that could definitely be one of them. Like, and I know it's not going to be mainstream that, but I feel like you could wildcard 32 for a really good 32 team post and then 34 plus, and you could free hit 33, then play the bench boost, I don't know, some other bloody week that makes sense, I suppose, is the best way of describing it. And I feel like they're all definitely possible. Galvez, shot in the box, 2-0 Salth Park. Galvez makes it 2-0. Salth Park away, and we're on a roll yet again. Looks like we're going to be keeping our 10-point lead at the top of the table. Happy days there. Right? Leeds defender, well, the Leeds attacker that had the shot is down. He's getting some medical treatment, so I have a little bit of a delay here. But Salth Park have taken a 2-0 lead here away at Horace United, who we beat a couple of days ago 5-0. And the Whang scored. I just wish that was actually on the screen for everyone to watch when he scored, because that was a piece of momentary brilliance from the Whang. I think it looked like a pen. I don't think it's going to be given, though. You can use your wildcard 38 as a free hit. Yes, I thought about doing that last year, actually, and then I ended up doing a weird chip strategy last year, and I was hoping that it would boost me from, like, the top 1,000 to like the winning of FPL. The free hit 34 last year was just stupidly strong, and I couldn't match it. So in the end, it ended up costing me a couple of thousand spots, and we ended up at 4,881. But I went for glory. It just didn't pay off. But I'd rather die wondering than not try at all, if that makes sense. It's just how I play. I was like, back in the day, like I know that Rob talked about Age of Empires 2. I was like, I was the world's #1 player in Age of Empires 3 for like 2 years. People just couldn't beat me. Like, I don't know if this still exists on the internet. I think you've actually got to do like some digging around in the dark web or what, in the Age of Empires forums from like when Age of Empires 3 first launched. There's people in there with like video recordings of my games trying to work out what the hell I'm doing. It was really bizarre. And then people would play us and they're like, how are you doing this? And I'm like going, I actually met my second best mate in life playing Age of Empires 3. We played a 1 versus 1 together, and he was really good. He gave me a really good game to the point where I thought I was going to lose, but I didn't. And then we started playing 2v2s together. We even played a couple of tournaments together and won some money. But back then, esports was bugger all. Like, I think the tournaments we entered, the grand prize was like £200. Whereas today, those kind of competitions, if you're in them, you make like £100,000. We just, unfortunately, we got born too early, and there wasn't money in esports like there is today, sadly, which is disappointing. But it is what it is. All right, West Ham. Are they going to start waking up here? Because I tell you what, they're probably pretty lucky they're not 2 to nil down. And I dare say that was pretty lucky not to be given a penalty through VAR, which is obviously in use today. So I feel like they're exceptionally lucky that wasn't a penalty, to be fair. All right, try out. Here we go. Walker Peters, ball across. Jude picks it up, plays it back, edge of the box, Makasa. Ball in, back stick, Traore puts his foot on it, and it goes into about, I don't know where it's going, but it's still travelling in the air. It might come down in the next couple of minutes, but yeah, no good there. Good team for 32, so I need a wild card, simple forfeit in 33 and wild card A, yep, definitely. If you had a TC chip, would you use it in 33? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of I think all options are still on the table, because whatever I'm feeling on the week will be probably what I do, if that makes sense. I do think there is definitely some merit to, a lot of people have already used their triple captain. All I need is a really good chance here to try and get a bunch of points more than what Gabriel got when the majority of people played it on Gabriel, right, for the 7 points. So ideally, we want to get a minimum, probably 12 plus points with it. That would be the aim. to make that up. Because I feel like at the moment I'm 7 points down on a lot of people in front of me because I feel like a lot of people played Gabriel triple captain. So that's good news. So we have that to come. I mean, I'm very loath to play it on Haaland because I played it on him the last 2 times for 2 points apiece each time. And I just feel like that's a place potentially where I don't want to go again. But I'm also concerned it could really bite me in the ass too. But yeah, it's going to be one of them ones. We're just going to have to wait and see how it goes and just play it like that, to be fair. Stack injured. Yeah, wildcarding Leeds players looks cooked now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's, the Dong Whang. Oh, the Dong Whang scored again. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, he's been saved off the line. Oh, he's had another shot. Oh, the Dong Whang with a double shot. I thought he'd scored. He didn't. Oh, the Dong Whang. Oh, mate. I thought that was going to be brace. West Ham. Oh, nothing doing. Oh, I can't believe that. I thought Dong Whang had scored. I thought he'd scored again. Oh, man. The Dong. Oh, I wish you guys could see what I was watching. I thought he'd scored. The game looked like he'd scored. And then it changed last second. No goal. No brace for the Dong. Oh, mad. Happy going. I thought it was in. All day long. At least he's having shots today. The other day he didn't even have a shot. Didn't do anything. Today he's all over the shot. It's brilliant. It's good to see. The Dong. The D-Unit called it. All right, it's half-time in the Salth Park game. 2-0 is the lead there against Horace United. That's a pretty good half-time lead. I don't think we're going to do anything. Just going to let the game roll out and just keep the team as it is. Yeah, triple free. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm torn. I have to really give it a think. Like, if Leeds win, I feel like that is the worst possible scenario for what I was hoping was going to happen. Like, I was all in on West Ham beating Leeds, if that makes sense. Like, I was all on board with that, but yeah, it's just, unfortunately, no good. At the moment, no good, because obviously West Ham are behind. There's a lot of this game to go, and I feel like in the second half, West Ham are going to go for it. Like, you can tell their fans are up for it. I feel like they're going to hopefully suck some goals in the second half with some luck. We've got 4 minutes plus injury time to go here in the first half. 75% of people have actually voted for a West Ham win. We're going to end that at half-time, by the way. Oh, I still can't believe the Dong. The Dong. My Dongy. He's so good, the old Dong. He's been brilliant. Let's have a look at his stats in that half. He was class. Where is he? All right, where's the player stats? Here we go. Where is my man? All right. Actually, no, that's not what we want. There we go. Look at that. So Dong Whang has got one of the 2 goals. And he's had 5 of our 8 shots. So he's been pretty inaccurate, to be fair. He's only scored 20%. As I said, I thought he'd scored a second goal. So he went very close. But the Dong, it's been the Dong show in the first half. He's been brilliant. All right, West Ham still showing the ball around here. Not doing a hell of a lot with it. I do feel like they're going to come out second half. The thing is, I look at West Ham's bench, I'm like, who's actually... Oh, Jared Bowen, that's a poor pass there. Leeds take over. Oh, they've made a meal of that. They've kicked it out for a goal kick. I look at the team for West Ham, I'm like, who's going to come off the bench? Like, there's Pablo. I suppose Pablo could come on and do something. There's Souček. And that's about it. I don't even know who the rest of these players are. Like, who's Herrick? Mayers? Kante? Ajala? Lamadrid? Who are they? I have no idea who any of those players are. Never seen them before. Have they even played for West Ham before? That's probably the other key question to ask. I don't know. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. Oh, mate. This referee has fallen for some of the softest free kicks in this game. Like proper soft free kicks. Like, what's he doing there? Yeah, Pablo and Souček, that's probably their best bets. I mean, Souček has a habit of coming on and scoring off set pieces, so that wouldn't surprise me. Oh, here we go. Ball into the box. Nice sharp turn. Quick shot. Unfortunately from Taddy, it is over the bar. And it wasn't really troubling anyone. Yeah, probably youth players, I would agree. Yeah, he hit it on the turn. Unfortunately, can't quite get that on target. No good. All right, here we go. Second half's underway for Salth Park here. Can we get a few more goals there? Can the Whang score again? That's the key question. The old Whang, I can't believe how good he's been, man. He's been elite in this game. Just needs another couple of goals to finish off his good work, really. All right, West Ham. Is this a little break for him? All right. Cough up the ball again to Leeds. I'm concerned that they're going to get carved open on the counter. I feel like Leeds on the counter-attack are actually pretty quick. Like, they move the ball pretty quickly when they want to. And they aren't really creating a lot. Like, Adama Traore is not one of them players that he either bulldoze through everyone and he does something or he does nothing. There's not any in-between with him, if that makes sense. Just a lot of nout. It's the best way of describing it, I reckon. A ball in from Bowen again. I don't know, was that Bowen or Joof? I don't know which one. That was Joof. No one again, gambling. Like the forwards for West Ham just don't seem to gamble, if that makes sense. They just, I don't know. I feel like Souček, he's probably going to come on early in the second half, would be my guess. They're just showing Souček on the bench now. 4 minutes of injury time here in the first half. We're only going to catch the tail end of this Footium game by the looks of it, based on the way this is going. Giving away a lot of free kicks in that game. A little bit concerning. All right, Leeds win the ball. Bit of pinball. It's become a very scrappy affair the last couple of minutes. A lot of niggly fouls. Referees literally calling everything that involves someone touching another player, which is not helping the flow of the game either, really. I think Leeds will be quite happy to get to half-time and take a 1-0 lead in, to be honest. Leeds, another little deflection there, almost setting up someone, but it was able for Ariel to come and claim that one. Wildcard Leeds player, yeah, I know. It's that gone, mate. As I said, I'm like, does that make Longstaff an option depending on how long Stack's out for? Maybe it does, because he was good earlier in the season. He did take Stack's place in the team at some points earlier in the season, I feel like. Frosty going for goal. No good. Typical, as usual. Frost has actually got an assist today, but he's, again, as usual, he just doesn't score goals. My forwards don't score goals. It's the most bizarre thing. Every season they've actually scored quite a few, and this season they've scored none. That's what it feels like. They've scored none anyway. Will West Ham create a chance before the halftime whistle goes here? That's going to be the key question. All right. It's down the left. Oh, that's a good piece of play. Can he get the ball in? Yes, he can. Again, there's no one there chasing it up with the back stick for West Ham. Someone has recovered it, though. Now they put it into the box. Taddy gets up. Bowen! Oh, how's he not scored? Oh, he's offside anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. Someone was offside. Oh, I thought that was going to be a goal. I thought that was going to be 1-1. Who's offside? Oh, yeah, Jared Bowen's offside. Oh, Bowen. I mean, he didn't score anyway, so it's 90 here there at the end of the day, but It's a bit sloppy from Bowen. I mean, the Leeds defender did very good. I think that was Strike. Bojel or Strike, one of the two. Fantastic defending. Absolutely fantastic. That was really good defending. All right, Juve, what's he got? 30 seconds before halftime here. Well, they're not going to create anything like that. They've just literally kicked it straight out of play, the Wallies. Get that scarf in the bin, yeah, Luke. Stack got crunched. And he laid on the 33s away just after the close. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel like, on reflection, I feel like I wish I'd done it earlier, but I just didn't. I feel like the way that the season's gone, it's I feel like you could definitely have got away with doing it earlier, if that makes sense. All right, that's officially halftime in the West Ham versus Leeds game. We're going to swap over to the Footium here really quickly while we obviously wait for the second half to commence, because there's no point looking at that screen for the moment. So we're going to get that off there, and then we're going to go, hopefully. Oh, we just conceded a shot here from Salth Park. I mean, this second half's actually been quite sloppy from the boys. All right, we're going to swap over to a different screen really quickly while we watch this. And then we'll be back for the second half there. Hopefully the boys can get the job done with a little bit of luck. But it's not, as I said, we're only 2-0 up here. We've not had a shot in the second half, by the way. But hopefully Whang can do some magic. He's just won Salth Park a free kick. And that's amounted to absolutely diddly squat. That's always good signs. Damn, Longstaff it is. Yeah, it might have to be Longstaff, honestly. It legit might have to be Longstaff for sure. All right, come on. Everyone wants to see a Whang goal. We missed it earlier because obviously I didn't put it on because the game was still going on. But now that it's on, everyone wants to see a Whang goal. He's already scored once. Can he deliver the magic again? That's probably going to be the key question. The team is actually looking a little bit tired. It might just be best to play this one out and just hope that we can get away with not having to do any changes. We've got 19 minutes to see out. Ideally, Gabriel down the other end. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it. But no goal. You regretting wildcard? Definitely not. I didn't like the team anyway. Galvez, can he make it 3-0? No, he can't. No good. I mean, the boys just can't quite get the job done. Actually, I'm going to change that because the score's actually incorrect. There we go. It's actually currently 2-0. People can't see that, but it is 2-0. Oh, the Whang. Come on, Whang. Give Whang the ball. Oh, he's got it. He can't shoot. Disappointing. I still think that wildcard 32 is the best strat. I just think there's a few different ways you can go with it if Leeds win. I think there's a world where you can wildcard and just not play your bench boost in 33. And you can play a triple captain in 33, and actually, or you could wildcard 32 for a team that's good in 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. And you just free hit 33, then you can bench boost or triple captain in some of the other weeks that come. Because I'm a firm believer that I think the double game weeks doesn't mean you have to play your bench boost. I think you always want to play your bench boost in a week where it looks good for your bench and the players you would actually have on your bench, not just putting your 4 best players on the bench and saying, oh, look, I got 50 points because they all scored a goal or whatever. I think that a lot of people go... They cheat a little bit with their bench boosts and stuff. Galliano, can he put the... Oh, miss. That's disappointing. You don't see that happen often. My wife said, who's Rahi to me earlier? Some guy. Some guy that's gone missing in action, commandeered by pirates. This is the definition of seeing out a game. What my boys are currently doing at the moment, seeing out a 2-0 win. Pretty comfortable game, to be fair. I mean, I don't know what the stats are in this game. We've not actually had that many shots. But the team is definitely... I mean, this is a tired team I put out today. I'm saving the good team for tomorrow because I need the good team to show up tomorrow. Because they are a little bit cooked. There's blokes on there that are under 50% fitness at the moment. Owen's on the right-hand side. What is he at the moment? 54%. So that's a lie. He's 49%, my bad. It's probably why we're starting to struggle a bit in the second half here, but I think it's worth just letting the players play out, getting through the game. There's 9 minutes left. There's no need to sit there and be fancy about it. We just want to win the game at this moment in time. Rahi trying to find the one piece. I think so. Stick to this camera angle where we only see the United part of the scarf. Tempted to bring him Welbeck on free hit 33, but he's not going to play both games, is he? The Dong Whang! Oh, come on, Whang. Give the fans what they want, man. They want to see a live goal from the Whang. You might have scored earlier in the game, but I tell you what, he's had a couple of chances to get a couple of goals today. And one feels like he's just scratching the surface. Maybe if he'd had that training, was slightly higher rated, he'd be able to put these extra chances into the net. But good old Whang. At least he's off the mark, I suppose. It's got to be something. Leeds won this more. FA Cup is not a route into the EPL. Exactly. Have you been singing this song in your sleep? 100% he has. Why would West Ham want to win this and play more games? That's a fair point as well. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I don't want Leeds players against Man United, man. They're only going to get spanked at Old Trafford. Like, Bruno Fernandes is going to put on a clinic. And, like, it's a big game. Like, Man United show up for big games, so you can guarantee Leeds are going to get pummeled on Monday Night Football. Like, you don't want to be playing any Leeds players against Man United. It's all a bit uninspiring, isn't it, really? It's the best way of describing it. It's all a little bit uninspiring. All right, last 3 minutes of the Salth Park watch-along while we're on here at halftime. Hopefully we can get a last-minute goal here. Frosty going for goal. Is this a moment for a striker to score? You better believe it's not, because Frosty never scores. Oh, mate, he's like the worst striker in Footium, I swear. His goal conversion rate is so bad. It's just no good. Just give it back to Whang. Whang knew what he was doing. Well, he did. He looked like he knew what he was doing anyway. I'm not going Welbeck ever again. 1 point of loading, cramps pulled up in training nonsense. It's a bit like that. Honestly, it literally is a bit like that, to be fair. All right, the boys are about to see this out for a 2-0 win. This is going to be very nice. Dong Whang. I mean, Dong Whang with a goal, man. I mean, what a hero. Gets the winner in his second appearance. That's 1 goal from 2 starts now. He's not even a forward. He's a left wing back. And I think that's the game. I think that's going to finish 2-0 there. That's a pretty... I think that's going to finish 2-0. Is it finished? Yes, full time. 2-0. Happy days. All right, so but now we just need West Ham to show up in the second half. That's what we actually need. Let's get out of this screen now. Where am I going to go here? Let's go have a look at what the team actually looks like. Let's have a look at some of the stats really quickly. So, yeah, Dong Whang with the goal there. And Galvez, again, had a pretty good game. It was Frosty with an assist. I mean, Dong Whang just scored a goal by himself. Absolute legend. 14 shots to 4. Yeah, it is what it is. Frosty, as usual, doing nothing. Let's have a look at how it looks in the league now. And it's looking pretty good, I think, when it loads. It's really thinking about it. Let's try it again. Where are we at? It's thinking about it. It's having a whinge. I don't know why it's gone to Division 1. Why is it gone to Division 1? I'm not in Division 1, you idiots. Division 5, League 5. There we go. Look at that. Oh, wow, we've got even further in front. Yesterday we were 10 points clear on top. Today we're 11. The D-Units team running away with the league. 5 goals conceded from 13 games played. That is elite level defending. We just don't concede goals at all. Plus 39 goal difference. That's pretty good. I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed to win the title. We can literally afford to lose 4 games out of the remaining 9 games. It's pretty much a lock. Tomorrow we welcome Blairy. Then we welcome Bellenden. So we're going to flog them. We're going to be about 16 points clear by match day 15. This is literally the domination of dominations in League 5. Salth Park are running away with it. Massively running away with it. Right, now that that's being said, we've all covered that. Let's get back into the other screen. Where are we? Make sure I click the right button here. There we go. Back to the 1-0 game where Leeds are currently in front at halftime. Actually, we're going to move that timer off stream really quickly for a second there. Let's get that off. They need a big second half. We need a big second half from West Ham in order to make this wildcard slightly more exciting than what it currently is. Let's get that back over here. I can get that off now. Get some players into training after that game as well when they load up. Where are we? So let's go here and here. Yeah, I've just looked at wildcard as well with my team currently as things stand, and I don't like Leeds winning at all. This result is doing nothing for what I'm hoping will happen, if that makes sense. It's so uninspiring. Leeds winning. I need a West Ham miracle. That's what I need in the second half. I need a West Ham miracle. We need these boys to show up and start doing the business. I hope it is extra penalty. I hope it is extra time and penalties. I feel like West Ham win on penalties. I feel like Areola. He seems like a goalkeeper that would be half decent in a penalty shootout, just not very good when it comes to the normal running of things and stuff like that as well. So yeah, the second half, we've got a few more minutes until that goes. Obviously, we had quite a few minutes of injury time at the end of that first half. So I think the second half is probably about another 5 minutes away from beginning. But yeah, any questions, whack them in the chat now. Give me something to talk about in the meantime. Yeah, mate, Footium's so much fun, isn't it? It's like it's a cheeky little side distraction that lasts half an hour every day that, I don't know. It's like, I used to play Football Manager when I was younger, and I used to play FIFA all the time, and I feel like it's just a combination of both those games. And like, it's just, part of the appeal is it's so basic that it's brilliant. And yet it's also like real football that it can also be exceptionally frustrating when your team's not doing what you want it to do. Yeah, smash the like button if you haven't already done that. The world must hear the unit. I love it. All right, quickly, let's get that off there. All right, 62-38%. Well, there's a few people there that probably need to, yeah, we're going to do that. Are you releasing any more topless videos? Potentially. We'll see how we go. If the wild card absolutely bangs, I might do a naked one. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't stress. The more I try, the worse I lose to Darius. Literally. Transferring in Whang for game week 38 for no reason. Honestly, I actually looked at it. I was like, oh, you know what? We know it would be jokes, right? Because obviously in Footium, I've actually, my stadium, the home end is called the Whang end. Basically because of the fact that obviously whenever I pronounce Hang, Chi, Whang, I obviously say more Whang than Whang. Whang. But, yeah, I mean, it just had to be. I actually can't believe they allowed it in the game. I can't believe when you look up Salth Park in the game, it says the degenerates are a notorious bunch that provide fierce support and they hurl abuse at opposition fans and players. And then if they're winning, which generally is happening, the home fans are serenading the manager's name from the Whang end. I think it's just brilliant. It's such a good, I mean, I don't know how I concocted it, but I think it's brilliant. It fits in so well with the lore as well. Whang Hee-chan. Aronson could be a good option. Yeah, the problem is I just don't think he's nailed on to start. I don't know. I just think that I just can't get excited. I feel like Leeds, I have less excitement about buying Leeds players than I did Liverpool players. Like, I don't like Leeds in general anyway. I'm a Man United fan. We don't like Leeds. I mean, we've got plenty of chance about Leeds that aren't very nice. That, you know, there's Liverpool, then there's Leeds, then there's Man City in that order. Like, those are the teams we don't like as fans. So tripling up on Leeds just feels like something I don't want to actually do. And the only one I'd even be excited to own is the Dcl-Unit, just for obvious reasons. But I also think that, is he even going to start? Like, do I actually want him? And will he pull on his finishing boots? I feel like the fact that I'm now back in training, maybe he thinks that he's had to give his scoring powers that he had and loaned off me while I was not playing last season back to me so I can score goals instead. I don't know. But I feel like that's definitely coming into it. I used to be a clutch player. Yeah, exactly. Nothing beats Bummy. Oh, mate, he's so good. I saw he got rolled out against Salth Park and I was like, you cheeky bastard. And thankfully he lost. My kids have started calling me the C-Unit. I'm not sure it's appropriate, but I love the banner. That's brilliant. The C-Unit. Oh, that's gold. That is gold. Mongkok restaurant near my house sounds lovely. Maybe DCL is just old and can't play twice in 2 weeks. Mate, I tell you what, these players sit there thinking that they're, old or whatever. I'm 39 years old, and this year I'm going to be playing a game of AFL football where I'm going to be running probably at least 8 kilometres in that game on the Saturday, and then I'm going to roll up on a Sunday and play actual football as well. So if they can't sit there and do 2 games over the space of 4 days, turn it up. Because if I can do it 2 games in 2 days and probably running further, and these guys are getting paid, well, they're getting paid and I'm not getting paid. So turn it up. Go and eat some cement. Toughen up the legs. Take some magnesium. Get a rub down. Go and get some acupuncture. Don't give me weak excuses. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't complain about playing 2 games a week. Just need to get a bit more fitter, probably. Oh, yeah, I'm aware, Luke. I'm very aware that on Sunday nights, I reckon I'm not going to be sleeping very much on a Sunday night. I reckon my body's going to be so sore. It's actually weird because I think playing AFL is an easier game in terms of your back. Whereas real football, the older you get, I think it's more your back because it's like a lot of turning. Like the way I play, it's like a lot of, fancy nonsense. And then I just feel like the grounds out here in Kalgoorlie as well is super hard. And it's my back that hurts more than anything else on a Sunday. Like it's really hard to get involved. Right, Pablo is coming on here. I'm assuming that must be for Taddy because Taddy was rubbish in the first half. And Souček is also coming on here at halftime for West Ham. They're going to go for it. Souček on. I think West Ham is going to go for it. Come on, the Hammers. Let's start blowing some bubbles. Give Jared Bowen the ball. Let that man work some magic. All right, I think we're about ready to get up and away here. Looks like Leeds are about to kick us off. Looks like Tanaka's on the ball here. We're just finishing off these subs. Referee checks his whistle. And Leeds have got us underway for the second half. Right, let's see if West Ham can do anything here. Can they change the narrative? Can they bring it back? Can they do one for the D-Unit? Can they allow me to bring back Jared Bowen for, I think, the 4th time this season? It's either the 3rd or the 4th time. That is the man I want to bring back. Can he do the business? Can West Ham do the business? And can this scarf make me stop being so bloody hot? Might have to take it off. Maybe that's what it is. I love Cristiano also gets paid like 1.5 million a week. Yes, very true. 100 points, 1 league leader. Any hope for me of all chips left to play? Definitely hope. Changaroo. Definitely hope. I'm behind Gary by 90 points and I've got 3 chips left because I'm on wildcard at the moment, but I've got the triple captain bench boost and free hit left. I reckon I've got half a chance. I still feel like I've got half a chance of being, Jared Bowen, that was nice. Adadorma Traore, get on your bike, son. Oh, that's a cynical foul. Cynical foul, taking him down in full flight. Traore was away. A very cynical tackle by Ampadu, getting himself a yellow card, but he saw that Traore was away. I mean, in reality, it's more than a professional foul, to be fair. He's completely taken him out. He's made no attempt to play the ball at all. Like those ones there, those ones really should be a red card. I know it's not severe enough to be a red card, but like, it's just, he's not playing the ball. He's literally taking out the man. Like there's no ifs, buts, maybes. His intent is to take out Traore and he's taking him out. It's not, he didn't get him high. He's just tripped him up, but I don't know. Some of those ones, I'd like to see red cards and stop this kind of nonsense. But yeah, it's a yellow card anyway. Ampadu picks it up there for that tackle on Traore. West Ham players obviously complaining about it because Traore's down on the ground. And it looks like he might even need some treatment. Much preferred TST, fair. I mean, he was so far away. Like, Ampadu just knows he's not getting the ball. That's a cynical foul. Just goes straight down the back of his leg as well. I mean, that is just... That actually would have hurt. That actually would have hurt. I'm not surprised he's still on the floor, to be honest, because that looked like it hurt. Oh, now Leeds have got a player down on the floor. Who's this? Oh, what's going on here? Who's this on the floor? It's Joe Rodon, I think. All the players we want from Leeds are all getting injured. It is. It's Rodon. Rodon's on the ground holding his ankle. Oh, you can't script it any better. Leeds winning and then all their players you want to buy on wildcard all getting injured. That's mad. Oh, he's been helped up. He looks like he'll be able to run it off, hopefully. He does look pretty proppy, though. I'm not going to lie. He doesn't look overly comfortable. Oh, this would be the scenes, wouldn't it? Leeds winning and then all the players that you thought you were going to buy, you can't even buy. He doesn't look right. I reckon he might have to come off. Oh, brilliant. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Dcl-Unit coming in and getting injured. I mean, that would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? West Ham got to take advantage here. West Ham need to take advantage of this. They're going to play this little ball here with one extra player. Can Juve find some magical delivery? No, it's well cut out there. Should just try hoofing the ball up again, Juve. Second time round, mate. He plays out to the left. Here we go. Traore's back on his feet. Looks inside. Dinks the ball. And that's a good ball towards the back stick, but well up there from Pascal Strike. I don't even know if that's his first name. I've just decided his name is Pascal. And he heads it clear. And now Leeds on the counter. Driving. Oh, Walker-Peters, what are you doing? I mean, he got very lucky there. He got turned which way and whatever. And somehow, I think the Leeds players kind of just run into him more than anything else. Jared Bowen tries a little bit of a fancy 1-2 step. Doesn't quite work off. Loses the ball. Leeds tacking down the right. Oh, that was a poor... Oh, I don't know what the Leeds player was thinking then, but that was poor. Traore's been crowded out by a couple of Leeds players. Juve goes in to try and win a tackle. Nothing doing. No good. Souček has just literally pushed someone over and somehow hasn't given away the free kick. I mean, Rodon's back on the field, so that's good news. He still looks like he's in a bit of a discomfort. And yes, Leeds are preparing a substitute here. It looks like it's going to be Bernal coming on. And will be interesting to see if that is Rodon going off, because that's not going to be ideal at all. All right, Souček picks the ball up in the middle of midfield. Drives forward. Traore, Souček, just hoofs it over the top. Pablo's unfortunately gone too early. He's offside. He went for a banger. It would have been some goal if that had gone in. But he's saying he's not offside. But I tell you what, was it Taddy or Pablo or someone? Oh, I tell you what, if he'd been onside, that would have been some finish. He's just flung a foot in it. It's just gone in the top right-hand corner. I mean, he's definitely offside. I don't know what he's complaining about there, but that would have been some finish. And yeah, Joe Rodon is off, folks. Rodon is hobbling off here. He can't continue. And on comes Bernal, however you say his name, Bernal. He's on. And Rodon doesn't look overly happy. He looks like he's in a bit of discomfort. This is not good. This is not good at all. Quite sure Pascal is a legit first name. Oh, look at that. I've done well. That was literally just a guess. Literally just a guess. All three duplicated now. Yeah, legit. That's FA Cup football disasters loading. Hook both of their mids at halftime. The team building at that club is next level. Yeah, it actually is, isn't it? It's quite bizarre. I've actually thought that, I don't know what I thought. So they're playing a front two now? I don't know what they're playing. But Taddy's doing some weird and wonderful stuff. I still can't believe that he just finished so nonchalantly like that. Like, where was that finish in the first half? when he could have actually scored. Like, he's just hit one from like 30. It was a great goal as well. Like, some finish, but yeah. I mean, that's got to be a foul. And it is. Mateus Fernandez relieving the pressure there for West Ham. Just outside the D. No Stack and Rodon. I know it's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. Bogle's the... Yeah, mate. It could be Bogle. Could be James Justin. James Justin, attacking defender. I mean, they have got Wolves in one of those games. Could he do something? Wolves have conceded to Daniel Munoz this season. They do seem to struggle against the wing-backs a little bit, from what I've noticed in a couple of games. We've still got hope. We've still got hope for about 37 minutes plus injury time of West Ham conjuring some sort of miracle and sending Leeds out of the cup. That's ideally the scenario that we want, I think. Took out João Pedro for Calvert-Lewin this week for FA Cup on Dream Team. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. I mean, Dcl-Unit could definitely come on later in the game. I don't know. I just feel like he's lost his spot. It's all a bit hard to tell, to be fair. I'm still a little bit shocked. I thought that he would have started, but he didn't. Leeds player going to ground. That was very soft. Walker Peters. Nice little run. Here we go. Mateus Fernandez. Heavy first touch. Player allows the Leeds defender to come in and nick it off his toe. Now Leeds on the counter again. Out on the left. This is a good opening. Can they find a pass? Oh, really well cut out there by number 3 at West Ham. That might be Mavropanos. No, it's not Mavropanos. It's the other bloke. What's his name? Tobito, I think. I mean, this game it's been close to getting in at both ends the last couple of minutes. I feel like there's another goal coming soon. Juve. Oh, that's a decent first time ball forward. That's actually quite nice. Oh, Tati. What's Tati doing? He's not doing much. That's what he's doing. All right. West Ham playing the ball all the way back. Ariola now takes over on the back line. Oh, look, my scarf's fallen off. Maybe that's a sign West Ham going to score. Jared Bowen plays a 1-2. Can Walker Peters get there? Yes, he can. Can he get a ball into the box? No, he plays it straight into the Leeds defender. I think that was Pascal's strike again, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Maybe the West Ham will send someone up and take a long throw into the box. Gonna Bojo pull it header. All right, here we go. What have West Ham got? Walker Peters, Jared Bowen, right person with the ball. Can he get a delivery in? No, he plays it backwards. Juve. Fernandez going nowhere. Traore. I just want to see him bulldoze his way into the box, man. Oh, nice little ball in. Can he find someone there? No, leads up. Well defended. Kyle Walker Peters picks it up. Oh, and then obviously we've got their head injuries. Everyone's on the floor holding their head. And, I mean, in fairness, they both did go up for their header, so they probably do need to be looked after. But it kind of killed the momentum. It looked like West Ham were gaining a bit of a, I don't know, some sort of a little bit of a headwind, tailwind. And then it's all come crashing to a bottom because Pablo and old mate have just clashed heads when they're going for the header there. Man United should sign Mateus Fernandez and Bruno Jesus to mess with the commentators. I actually think that I reckon there's a small world if West Ham go down that Mateus Fernandez might come to Man United. I reckon there's a release clause in there. And I actually think he's a pretty good footballer, to be fair. And he's got a lot of room for improvement as well. He's quite young. I think he's only like 21, isn't he? 21, 22 off the top of my head. I'm going to double check that while we wait for the medics to do their assessments on the field. Mateus Fernandez. That's not the one I'm after. Am I spelling his name wrong? I'm spelling his name wrong, aren't I? How do you spell it? It's actually Mateus Fernandez. Here I am calling him some weird... That was very clever of me. How old is he? 21. I was right. Look at that. Oh, I'm good, aren't I? 21 and he's Portuguese as well. Could work. Could work. Tomato is injured but still getting insulted over here. Yeah. This double keeps getting worse. West Ham must score of all these injuries. Trust me, Soucek gets ahead. I hope so. Ball's off for game week 33. For the sake of FPL, go West Ham. We should get Mount gone and get Fernandes or Wilson. I wouldn't be surprised if Wilson signs a contract. I think that Wilson stays at Fulham. I'd be shocked if he left, to be honest. I mean, he came from Liverpool. He's not going to go back there. He just wants more money, probably. And fair enough, because he's at the age where this is probably his last big contract. So he's probably... He's just... It's tactical, but I think there's a strong chance he might stay at Fulham. Yes, come on the bubbles. Gomez and Fernandes from 2 relegated teams on discount prices. I mean, that's where Man United is shipping, isn't it? It's disgusting how crap our ownership is. We're meant to be run by a really rich family in the US and they've never put a cent in. And then we're meant to be owned by Britain's most wealthy billionaire. And the combination of them can't... I mean, we're shopping around for the likes of bargain basements and teams getting relegated. I mean, are these people rich or are they just poor? Or are they just poor people pretending to be rich? The Mount transfer just is mind-boggling. I still don't understand why we paid £55 million for a bloke coming out of contract. It was one of the most daft decisions I think I've ever seen. And the fact that we didn't need him, like he didn't actually fit in the team. Here we go. Leads into the box. Okafor just keeps driving and drives out for a goal kick. That was well done. Villa wants Wilson. Yeah, I could see that. That could actually be a decent upgrade for him. Villa also want Ugarte for... Oh, mate. If they want Manuel Ugarte, I will fly over to the UK. I'll book him a private Uber and I will drive him in the Uber myself to the Midlands and drop him off at Aston Villa. Free of charge. Free of charge. That's what I'll offer my services. Oh, here we go. Jared Bowen through. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Can he find someone in the box? Come on, Bowen. He does. He cuts it back. Oh, put it over the bar. Oh, Tatty, you are a tatty, useless sod. Oh, it was a good ball as well. He actually played. He did the first bit right. I mean, he kind of cooked the pass too much with Bowen. It forced him stupidly wide. And then he gets back and then he just can't keep his shot down. He can't get it on target. Bowen with a great cutback. But Tatty, I mean, he finished that shot when he knew he was offside before like it was a Christmas dinner. And this one he's sent back with interest. Out of play. No good. Scam Villa with Ugarte, Kamara swap deal. We basically shoehorned Mount, and when he came back, Ten Hag never gave him a chance. Yeah, I mean, Ten Hag. I mean, the problem with Mount, he can't stay fit, man. If he can't stay fit, it reminds me of Phil Jones. Like, Phil Jones just endured because he was always injured. No one wanted to buy him. A bit like Luke Shaw, no one wanted to buy him because, if it's not a World Cup year, he's always on the injury table. And even when it is a World Cup year, the game's kind of gone past him because he's never fit. So... yeah, I mean it's one of those things. Unfortunately, if you can't stay fit, you're not gonna get picked. You can't be relied on. And I feel like Mount comes back right. Every manager loves him because he's got the right work ethic. He's a team first player, etc., etc. The problem is you can't put him in the team because the dude can't last more than 70 minutes without getting himself injured. So when you're hamstrung by that, you're no good to anyone. Literally no good to anyone. Right, Juve to Traore. Can West Ham create something down here? Traore looks inside, puts a ball in. Here we go. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, Tati, get that fraud off. Oh, mate. Bring over the D-Unit, put me on the field. I would have put that away 10 times out of 10. Oh, how's he missed it? What a ball in from Traore. And Tati has just squandered another great chance. It should be 1-1. West Ham should have equalised. How has he not scored that? Juve with another great ball in just in front of Jared Bowen. West Ham definitely showing signs of life. Leeds looking a little bit like they're all over the place at the moment. Jared Bowen picks it up. He drives into the box. He goes for goal. It's blocked. Disasi has a shot from about 30 yards out, and it's gone straight to the thing. Taddy's trying to get the crowd up, mate. Well, I tell you what, they would have been a lot more up if you put the ball in the net instead of onto the post, you idiot. All right, West Ham, ball into the box. Traore leaps. Jared Bowen tries to go up. The keeper punches it away. Walker-Peters picks it up. He turns. He puts some sort of a ball in. Old mate goes down looking for a penalty. Taddy, you are an embarrassment to everyone out there on the field. That is criminal how you're trying to claim a penalty for that. West Ham ball in the box again. Corner. Oh, I can't believe Taddy missed that. I'm just watching the replay now. It was easier to score the miss, and somehow he's not scored. It's such a bad header. It's such a bad header. Why is he turning his head? Just put your head through it, you idiot. Oh, it's like watching Salth Park strikers. It's like watching Frosty up front. He can't score. He can't score. Oh, it drives me insane. It's not even my team and it's driving me insane. Henderson is there for leadership. Mount has good football IQ from the bench. I agree. Wales have injury-prone players. Bailey too. Actually, yeah, that's fair. Henderson's there for leadership because he's a good keeper. Taddy in SA means to be silly. Oh, stupid, often pronounced Taddy. It's easy to pronounce them Valentin Castellanos. It's just not going in for them today. I agree, Taddy, it is. Oh, Taddy. Leeds another defender here, by the way. Oh, sorry, no, another injury. Okafor looks like he's going to get replaced. The Dcl-Unit is about to come on, folks. He's stripping. He's getting a little white bra on to track his running stats, probably, make sure he doesn't get injured. Jared Bowen with the corner. This is the man you want with the corner. Great delivery. It goes towards the back. There's no one there for West Ham again. These absolute frauds out there that call themselves strikers don't know how to put the ball in the back of the net. Taddy in Hindu means poo. I feel like my life has been illuminated with such words of wisdom today. I'll remember that one for life. All right, Jared Bowen picks it up on the right here for West Ham. It is all one-way traffic at the moment. He tries to get the ball in. He gets a second chance. Can he get it in? No, he plays it to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters looks, turns. Jared Bowen, I mean, that was a really poor touch from whoever that was. Jared Bowen, they puts it in. Soucek is running around the back. He can't get there, though. He can't get there. The keeper claims it. Perry claims it. And then he just holds it forward looking for the Dcl-Unit, who's not on the field yet. Oh, they've got away with one there. West Ham pick the ball up. They turn the heat back right on. Fernandez picks it up. Gives it out to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters plays it to Bowen. Bowen inside. Can he get the ball into the box? He dinks. He dives. He tries to get the ball in. It's cut out there at the first attempt. Then Mateus Fernandez somehow gets up, gets the ball. Again, blocked by the first defender for Leeds. He somehow gets the ball back again. And don't know how there wasn't a foul in there. And there's still not a foul. And the referee says, just get on with it. And they do. And now Leeds on the counter. It's 1v1. Can the West Ham defender get there? Yes, he can. He plays back to Ariola. All right, Juve takes over. Where's the left foot wand? They need a bit of dynamite magic here. They need a left foot wand onto Jared Bowen probably, and he can probably put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, Soucek has been getting closer and closer to getting on the end of these crosses. So I think Sean called out the Soucek headed goal before. I think that is definitely something that could be coming over the next 20-odd minutes here, I reckon. Juve sells a little bit of candy, goes back inside, plays it back to Soucek. Soucek takes over, plays it across the field. Disasi thinks about having a shot, throws the ball into the box. It's cleared there. Traore then picks it up, looks at Justin. What's he got? Can he bulldoze his way in? He's won a corner. I was like, he's bulldozed his way into nowhere, but he's won a corner. India's a wise language. Clearly they need to play Mavropanos as a target man forward like Crouch. If Leeds win, Dcl-Unit everyone's team. End-to-end chaos. So we just need another goal. We need a West Ham goal here. West Ham goal now. This tie will be set up perfectly for a ram-stating or what is it, rousing, I don't know. Don't know where I was going with that. All right, ball in the box. West Ham, Jared Bowen into the box. Jared Bowen shoots. Oh, it's blocked. That was definitely on target. It was a good effort. Jared Bowen gets it out again. He looks inside. Play again. Good. Well, very good defending from Leeds here. Very stoic defending. Bit like the old Salth Park. Not conceding many goals this season. It's definitely a bit like that. I mean, Jared Bowen had hit one then. I think the keeper would have been right on the line of those, so it probably would have been saved regardless. And Leeds are now going to make a triple change. Triple change. It's going to be Willie Nodto, the Dcl-Unit, and number 44. Whoever that is. I don't know who the other guy is. I don't recognise him, but number 44 is coming on as well. Dcl-Unit put a little bit of water onto his socks to try and loosen them up. Okafor's off. Gruev is also off. And I think Tanaka's going off as well. Beanman. Bowen wants a World Cup spot. He does. Souček scores a winner. Never mind the equaliser. Willie Beeman. Oh, it's Wilfred. Willie. I mean, Willie's good enough, isn't it? Willie Nodto. I feel like Willie is a pretty good abbreviation to Wilfred. I mean, as if anyone calls him Wilfred. Come on, he's definitely getting called Willie. If he's not getting called Willie, he's obviously not a cool bloke. And so we've got one of my mates that he played AFL for the Eagles and Collingwood. His name is called Brad Dick. No one calls him Brad. Everyone calls him Dick. Like, I feel like if your name is Wilfred, everyone's going to be calling you Willie. It's just I just think that's what happens. And if it doesn't, I'd be shocked. Bomb better than Sucker? No, what's his surname? For Tanaka, Okafor and Mcheka. Yes, Tanaka, yeah, that was the other one up. Sorry, I forgot about him. Will he do any good though? That's the key question. I don't know. I mean, Willie Nodto has not been... He ain't been much of a thing. I mean, West Ham have dominated the attempts in this game. This will be the ultimate sucker punch, though, if Leeds score again off this set piece. Oh, and I tell you what, they got half a chance. Pascal Strike with a snapshot, really, from just inside the box off the free kick. It's just he's hit it on the half volley. It's not really that close, but it was an opening. It was a semi-chance, a half chance, you would call. Last 20 minutes here before injury time takes over. Can West Ham find something? Can they find a goal? Willie Nodto plays it inside. Oh, that's good defending. Leeds are claiming a penalty. Nothing doing. The referee waves play on. Now the ball goes up. Adama Traore goes up, but old mate gets in front of him. Now the referee is being harassed by the Leeds players, saying that's got to be a penalty. I thought it looked like it was play on, but let's have a look. Oh, that's a penalty. That is a penalty. I think VAR are going to give him a penalty here. Oh, that's a bad tackle. He's got it completely wrong. He's got it completely wrong. He's got nowhere near him. If he's not sent to the monitor for that, I mean, it just looks like, I mean, he's just oh, who is this? Who is this number 3? That's one of the worst tackles I've ever seen. Kilman. What is Kilman doing? I mean, you got to get the ball, man. That has to be a penalty, surely. I mean, maybe he's, I was going to say he's going to the monitor. This is definitely going to be a penalty. Oh, dear. I can't believe this. I said this might happen. The old sucker punch here. It could be 2-0 to Leeds. I mean, Ariel's going to have to stand up big here. He's just got the tackle horribly wrong. He actually would have got the ball. If he'd actually got the ball, it wouldn't have been a problem. But he's completely missed the ball, the idiot. Oh. I don't know why he needs to take more than one look at this. It's a clear penalty. Like, why does he need to look at so many? Why does he need to look at it so many times? Like, does he think that he's just going away from goal? He's not going to get the ball anyway. I suppose technically you could argue that, but it's a clear penalty. There's no ifs, buts, maybes. It's a definite pen. It's going to be over to Areola. Given the explanation. Yeah, definitely a penalty. There was no ifs, buts, maybes about that. It was definitely a penalty. Had to be a penalty. DCL will miss him. Checkable score. Wildcard draft number 10 incoming. I've got it. That is one of the worst efforts of Kilman. What was he? I mean, he's killed the game. Kilman has killed it. Now it's over to Areola. Will the DCL unit miss again? This will be interesting to see who takes the penalty here. It is going to be the DCL unit. DCL unit is still on penalties. Not a pronunciation as good as the Whang. All right, can Areola do enough to put off the DCL unit? DCL unit, has he learned how to score again? Have I lent him back my left foot of a wand to give him, well, my right foot of a wand? I think he's going to take on his right foot, actually. My right foot's exceptionally accurate. Let's see if the DCL units is. I mean, it's very obvious. I feel like DCL unit's 100% going to go to the left, the bottom left. If you're looking at the goal, he's going to the bottom left. He's a right footer. I don't think he's going the other way. Can Areola go the right way? Let's have a look. I don't really like DCL unit's run up here. And he went exactly where I said he was going to go, but Areola goes the wrong way. And DCL unit has made it Leeds 2-0. And I tell you what, West Ham have a lot of work to do now. A lot of work to do. It does look like Leeds are primarily in the box seat here to get through to the FA Cup semi-finals. And I tell you what, it's poor defending from Kilman. West Ham's Taddy just literally begging, leaving chances, going begging after begging after begging, and they've just been sucker punched. I mean, Leeds have literally created nothing since the goal, and now the West Ham fans are starting to leave. They've seen enough. They think the game's done. I tell you what, West Ham have dominated the second half as well. Like, dominated, and they just haven't scored. Their strikers are useless. Where's Callum Wilson? Callum Wilson probably would have put some of these away. But yet somehow we've got Taddy, who's just a fraud. It's like he's doing his best Frosty impersonation. It's Grossbuff. He's going, he didn't, sadly. Boiled ham. The ref was checking whether it was a red or not. Is that what he was checking? I mean, that definitely wasn't a red card. He's legitimately gone to try to win the ball. He's just got it horribly wrong. It was just such bad timing. I mean, like, it wasn't even a difficult challenge. That's the thing. It was like a half decent. He gave him enough of room to get the challenge in. He just absolutely murdered the challenge. It was really bad challenge. But like, it wasn't deliberate. Like, he was actually trying to play the ball. He just missed the ball. Sometimes it just sums teams up that season, doesn't it? Oh, Dharma Traore. Here we go. Tries to get the ball in from the outside of the foot. I mean, there's still got enough timing. If they get a goal in the next 5 minutes, the game will become interesting. Maybe Kilman can repay them by putting his head on the end of one of these corners and giving West Ham a bit of a lifeline. That's probably what they need. They probably need a goal off this corner or soon after it in order to provide a little bit of a spark of life. Because I think Leeds are definitely could wilt under the pressure here if they can nab one. Well, I'm not going to nab one like that. That is one of the worst corners I've seen all day. That's atrocious. That's not going to cut the mustard. You send everyone forward, then you literally kick the ball out of the other side for a throw-in. That's not what the doctor ordered. Kilman just bad. What can you do? What was that? I mean, that corner was... I don't know where that corner was going. The Leeds fans look pretty happy down there. It's all right. It's okay, Leeds fans. Enjoy the moment because you're going to get put back in your spot next Monday because Man United are going to absolutely wipe the floor of you. Willie Notto wins a free kick. Willie's been busy out there since he's been there. It's getting stuck in. Leeds have now scored more quarter-final FA Cup goals than Arsenal. That's mad. Is a semi-final draw after the game? I think it is. Remove Fernandez and Bowen and you've got a League One level team, legit. Dcl-Unit picks up the ball, plays it in. Leeds trying to finish the game. Oh, how's that not gone in? Oh, Willie Notto almost with the cheekiest of little finishes with the old Cruyff turn type of finish. And he just doesn't quite get the angle correct. It's gone just past the post. But that was almost 3-0 and definitely game over. Willie Notto, he's made a nuisance of himself since coming on, that's for sure. Leeds fans are singing about Wembley. I think West Ham, their attention will definitely need to change very quickly. They've got Wolves at home on Friday night, which is, that game's going to come around pretty damn quickly. And they need to kind of get a win there because it's Wolves at home. That's probably one of the games they've penciled in to get 3 points from. So there's not going to be much time to rest on their laurels here. They're going to need to get back on the hamster wheel and hope that they can get some goals over the coming games. I think maybe that what they need to do is just admit defeat and bring Callum Wilson back into the team and get rid of Taddy because that guy's a fraud. How has he not scored today? I've got no idea. Because he's had some really good... Oh, here we go. Adama Traore. I mean, he's got into some positions today as well and created some half-decent chances. Can he get the ball into the box? Oh, he plays it back. That's a really bad ball to Juve, to be honest. What's Juve meant to do there? That's where they've got to create something. They've got to get the ball in the box there. It can't be just mucking around like doing this nonsense. William is the target. That's a stinker. Legit. I thought he was going to score. It looked like they were going to go 3-0. He just got the angle slightly wrong, didn't he? That's yeah. West Ham need a miracle now, let's be fair. Jared Bowen just runs into a wall, gets clattered. Now Willie Notto's away. Willie willing towards his goal. Can he find anyway? He's going for goal, Willie. Unfortunately, he kicks it straight into, I think that was Disasi he kicked it into, or Makasaka. What on earth are they doing? All right, West Ham win the ball back. Far out. Souček's just been absolutely clad into. Referee plays advantage. Oh, no. Taddy's just having a mare of a game. Oh, my God, he almost teed up. What was a burnout there for a 30-yard screamer? Areola equal to it, though, forces it out for a corner instead of being... Taddy's had a really poor second half. He's been woeful. If West Ham go down, it's because they bought idiots like this guy that are just... They should not be in the Premier League. They should not be in the Premier League. They would actually do better off bringing me over and playing me up front on a free transfer. More chance of scoring a goal, I can tell you that much. Some of the chances he's had today, I tell you what, I don't know how he's missed them. Bizarre. Nuno attacking ball is something else. He probably has a shine off Chris Wood in his house. Yeah, he does, legit. West Ham having a dreadful season. It's definitely not going to live long on the memory, that's for sure. I feel like ever since they got rid of David Moyes, they got rid of something that just worked. And all they've done is just buy inept players. I actually felt like if they could have brought David Moyes back, he would have gone comfortably away from the drop with this team. Oh, here we go. The DCL unit spins in behind. goes into the box and wins the corner. The DCL-Unit, man. Oh, am I really bringing him in? Am I really bringing this guy back in? Maybe I am. I mean, he's been, I don't understand why he didn't start, to be honest. Like, why didn't the DCL-Unit start in this game? Because he's looked a lot better than every other Leeds attacker out there since he's come on. He's run the line really well. He's a lot better than, I think, Mcheka. So I'm a little bit shocked that he didn't actually start, but either way. Rises to the back, hoping for the ball there. Doesn't go. Areola claims. All right, it's a quick throw out. I mean, West Ham are almost at panic stations now. They need to get some goals, and they need to get some goals quickly. All right, to throw in there for... No, it's a free kick. I tell you what, this referee's been conned into some soft free kicks today. Like, just minimal contact. A lot of these fouls he's given around the ground have been... There ain't been much in them. There's no way any Spurs, Forest or Leeds get relegated ahead of West Ham. These bugs are horrible. Stack got a boot on. He's out. DCL-Unit next game. United away. Surely scores. He could. Stack out. Roden out. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... I don't know who else you go for Leeds in terms of, like... In the midfield, if Stack's not there, I don't know who you go for. I mean, like, you'd have to keep your eye out to hear if he's, like, going to make it back. I mean, realistically, you're not going to play him in game week 32 anyway. You just need to have some sort of knowledge about if he's going to be out for a week, if he's going to be out for 2 weeks. I didn't actually see what happened to Stack. I think I must have not been paying attention at that moment in time. Oh, come on. West Ham get a goal here. Make it interesting. Make the last little bit of it interesting. Notto trying to win another penalty. That was a bit disgusting from Willie. Oh, Willie picks the ball up, driving into the box. Willie plays to the DCL-Unit. I don't know where he was trying to go, but he plays it to no one. Leeds have gone for a big hit. It's running straight into a West Ham defender there. That's a foul. Yep. Leeds win another free kick. We're into the final 5 minutes plus injury time now. I mean, West Ham, they've, ever since that second goal, the sucker punch went in, the air has been deflated from the bubbles, that's for sure. They've dissipated into the sunny afternoon there in East London. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. All right, who's 44? Who is this guy? Is this Longstaff? No? Oh, this is Bornalv. Gruev. Sorry, Gruev. What am I on about? Gruev, ball into the box. That's nowhere near as good as what Stack puts in. Don't think we're going to be buying him anytime soon. What's the machine gun? Bottom left ear. It's a device of some sort. Oh, yeah, that's the Gears of War guns on the side. That's the Gears of War Lancer Bayonet Edition. Yeah. Forgot that was in screen. I've got one on the other side as well. The original one from Gears of War. What are they showing here? What is this camera angle they're showing? What are we watching? I mean, they've just gone to a camera angle behind the... Oh, no, now I've lost all video. I can't see anything. Oh, the video's gone. What's going on here? Imagine they score here. I can't even see the bloody game. I can hear the commentary. I can't see any football. Someone tell them the commentary, the video's gone. Stack was hurt early on when he was through on goal. Ah, yes, that's right. Yep. I didn't think he looked that bad. I can't believe he got injured off that. Bubbles well and truly prop. Stan Sport Apologise for the interruption with transmission. Well, that's great. Oh, what are they doing? Sort it out, boys. Elon Musk is at fault again. Instead of shutting me down, he shut the actual stream down. West Ham literally pulled the plug. They've done. They decided that's it. Game's over, boys. What's going on here? Now we've just got West Ham United versus Leeds United with a commentary. We haven't even got commentary now. We've just got sound effects from the crowd. This is brilliant. I've tried to... we've got the game's back. Game's back. That took him a good minute and a half of just... Go on, all right, there we go. Commentary team are back. West Ham really almost into the last chance saloon. 88 minutes gone here. I mean, they need a miracle. They need some Ole Gunnar Solskjaer magic. Who have they got? Kintati providing Juve with a great ball in. Oh, it's well dealt with again by the Leeds defence. Leeds defence they've been solid today. Very solid. Oh, now Leeds on the counter. Is this Aronson? It is. Aronson picks the ball up. Is he going to play it inside? Yes, he does. James Justin goes for goal. Blazers over. Could have cut it back. There was some people waiting at the back stick there. Yeah, I still think so. I think that's definitely... I think that... I don't know. I need to look into it a little bit more. I mean, some of the Bournemouth assets are going to be pretty good, right? Like, I think that... I'm just looking at the goalkeeper situation more than anything else. I'm like, which goalkeeper do I want? Like Bart Simpson... I mean, he's a lock. He's 100% a lock. One of the two goalkeepers, 100% a lock. The other one is very much open to interpretation. Like, who do you actually think is going to... It's a weird one. I feel like, potentially, it might have to be double Leeds defence and the Dcl-Unit. That might have to be what it is. Because in Brighton, you can go like... Oh, that's a free kick against James Justin. It's got to be well done. All right, here we go. 90 minutes gone. How many injury minutes are there going to be? Can West Ham score off this free kick? 11 minutes of injury time. Oh, we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. We still need a West Ham goal probably in the next minute here. But 11 minutes of injury time has been added on. The fans are celebrating like a goal's gone in. Maybe we just need a goal to celebrate. I mean, imagine if they scored here. It'd be 11 minutes of very nervy football. Can Souček rise here? Can there be a late spanner in the works? Hopefully Juve puts the ball in because Fernandez's free kicks have been rubbish. But it's going to be Fernandez with another crap free kick. Why did he take it? Just give it to Juve. Juve, good ball in. Oh, it's hit the bar. It's not that tatty again, is it? It's not. It's Pablo. Pablo spurns the chance. Juve's left foot of the wand. Oh, and old mate, he's not been able to get on target. He actually didn't hit the crossbar. It went about 5 centimetres left of the post. That was the moment. They needed a goal off that. If that had gone in, it would have given him some real momentum for the last 10 minutes. I mean, Fernandez, why is he taking free kicks? His delivery has been unbelievably woeful. Bogle's been booked here for the foul on Traore, by the way. Juve plays the ball forward. That's a nice ball. Oh, and then Fernandez, what's he doing? Oh, he's like a Timu, not even a Timu version of he's not even a Timu version of the real Fernandez. He's more like a Wish version. All right, Traore. Ball to the box, looking for Bowen. Bowen pulls it down. Bowen's hit the crossbar. They've got one back. They've got one back. There's life. There's life. It's 2-1. Mateus Fernandez taps it in. And we've got 8 minutes here for West Ham to try and get a second. Is there still a twist in the tail? There's plenty of time left. There's signs of hope. Jared Bowen, I mean, he went for a worldie. And he almost delivered the worldie himself. It was some shot from Jared Bowen. And then the follow-up lands in a West Ham's player's lap. I'm sure it's Fernandez. It is. And he's just a Johnny on the spot. And thankfully, he didn't make a meal of that. And he puts it away. And it's 2-1. And all of a sudden, the game's back on. Oh, well, that's all we needed. That's all we need. All right, come on. Come on. Give the ball to Jared Bowen. The good news is Jared Bowen should have I feel like that should count as an assist. I don't know if it does. I have to check. Come on. We've got plenty of time. There's 8 minutes. 8 minutes. The fans are now like, all right, maybe we'll stay. Maybe we'll stay. Maybe there's signs of life. Can the boys deliver the goods? This would be some comeback. If they can pull this back in injury time, force extra time, this would be a story. Can they do it? At West Ham, they look like, I mean, they're going to get a bit excited here, aren't they? They're going to end up losing a third. Oh, and then they clattered in. I mean, the fans are coming back. They've left. They're coming back down the stairs. That's unbelievable. They realise they've got 7.5 minutes left, boys. We only need one more goal. Everyone come in. We've just scored. They're all coming back. Yeah, you could wildcard in 34. That's definitely an option. I just think that the later bench boost is just so much more fraught with danger because when you get to game week 37, game week 38, a lot of teams have nothing left to play for. And when that happens, generally speaking, a lot of young kids and stuff get played. I just feel like the longer you leave the bench boost, the more chance that players just don't show up. And you end up with like a really crap bench boost because of it. So I feel like that's why I still think that the earlier you play it, the better it probably is. I don't think I'd be saving my bench boost. I feel like that's probably why I'm still going to play it in 33 because I just think that is the more likelihood with those teams they're actually going to show up and play is my gut feel. All right, here we go. West Ham, Traore. Who can he find? He's running at Bogle. Puts the ball in. There's no one there. Oh, it was a good area as well. Nothing wrong with that. No one gambling. Come on, guys. You're still a goal behind. You need to gamble a little bit more there. Leeds fans starting to get a little bit nervous in the away end. 6 minutes left of injury time. Is it possible? Traore gets the ball. Looks a little bit sluggish. Looks like he might have... looks like he didn't spend enough time on the cardio in the gym. Running out of gas at the important stage of the game. All right, Souček takes over. All right, what can they find? Jufa's got the ball. That's the man you want with the ball. He seems to create some with that magical left foot that looks like a wand. All right, Traore, he's got the ball. What can he do? Can he conjure something up? He dinks the ball in. It's a great ball in. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. It's on. Desarcy scored. It's 2-2. West Ham have said, D-Unit, we're going to bow you out. We're on. We're going to extra time, boys. We're going on. Those fans that left early, they get their asses back in the stadium. Leeds fans have gone silent. They've literally lost the plot. They were singing about Wembley, and now they're like, oh no, we're not going to be able to go to have our players on wildcard next week because we're going to lose. 2-2, get in. We're going to get an extra half an hour of football, boys. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, what a ball. What a ball from Traore. I mean, Desarcy just puts his foot up. What? That's how you do it, Tatty. I mean, just go back into central defence. Leave Desarcy up there. He knows how to score. That is some finish. That is brilliant. That's a brilliant football goal. This has been a good cup tie. I hope the Premier League's like this for the last 7 game weeks because this football this weekend, there's only been one game at a time, but my God, it has been so much more enjoyable to watch. Oh, don't tell me they're going to rule this out for a high foot. If they do, that is unbelievably ridiculous. It's a goal. It's a goal. I was going to say, if they ruled that out, VAR need to be thrown out. They need to be sacked. I was like, that is a goal all day long. What is he meant to do? He's put his foot up there. It's not his fault that old mate's putting his head there as well. He's got every right to attack that ball, and he's put it away. There's no way that's a foul. No way that's a foul, and it's not. 2-2. 2-2. We go. Oh, the Leeds fans, they look stunned. They look stunned, and it's brilliant to watch. I mean, what could be better than Leeds capitulating from 2 goals up, Arsenal losing, and Liverpool getting beaten? I mean, what a weekend to not be playing and just enjoying the results as they come in. Jude's getting a rub on the back because he looks a little bit sad for himself down in the away end there. Thought that the game was over, was giving it to the West Ham fans, and now they're giving it back to him. Oh, they were dead and buried. The commentator's right. They were dead and buried. But this is what happens. All you needed when they put the 11 points up, all of a sudden the crowd were like, yeah, goal. And now West Ham can win it. There's still 3 minutes left. We might not even need extra time. West Ham all over him. Can they get another ball in the box? Where's Jared Bowen when you need him? They could win it. We've got plenty of time. We've got another 2.5 minutes here. Daniel Farke's wondering what's happened, where it's all gone wrong. All right, who's put the ball in the box? Someone's hoofing it up. Here we go. I mean, this is one of the world's worst balls ever. If something comes from this, it's a miracle. Taddy gets the follow-up header. Souček plays it to Bowen. Bowen, what can he do? He conjures something. He wins a throw-in. It's going to be a long throw into the box. It's going to be madness. We've got about 100 seconds left here before the game is going to extra time. I might end up losing my voice at this rate as well. Getting too excited. Yeah, the little kids giving it the big irons. Come on. Love to see it. Going to pens, it could well be. It really could be going to pens. All right, ball hoofed into the box. Traore tries to bring it down. He kind of wins the ball. He kind of doesn't. It goes back out. Kilman just heads it backwards. Bowen to Traore. Plays it forward. Taddy, can he get there? Because he's done nothing all game, and he's still done nothing all game. And he's going to give away the free kick because he's an idiot. No, he hasn't. Dcl-Unit, good hold-up play, but then kicks it out of bounds. That's not going to do any job. We're into the last minute here of normal time. All right, have they got one more attack in here? Juve's got the ball, 30 seconds left. Can he put in a wonder ball? He plays it over the top to Traore, but he's played it too close to the goalkeeper, and that's trickled through to Perry, who picks it up. And it's probably sitting there going, now we just need to see it out to extra time, because I don't think Leeds are just that they've run out of petrol tickets. They've been stranded at the petrol station. Oh no, Willie Notto! Willie! No, he can't get there. Kyle Walker-Peters shows Willie the door, shows him to the toilet and leaves him there and clears the ball away. And I think that's going to take us to extra time. No, we're still going. Jared Bowen? No, he's just lost the ball. Willie just falls over like an abs. Oh, how's that a foul? That is criminal. How's that a foul? Oh, that's a soft Willie. That's soft. That's really soft. That's a really soft free kick. Right, Leeds probably with the final chance here to get a ball into the box and to score a winner. It's going to be Gruev with the delivery. Bornav, Dcl-Unit, Pascal Strike, they've all made their way forward. Can West Ham defend this? West Ham, one of the worst teams at conceding goals off set pieces this season. I don't know what Leeds are like for scoring them, but there's no Rodon on the field. I feel like the Dcl-Unit's their best bet and no one's even tied to him, so I don't know what they're doing there. Ball into Dcl-Unit's found it. Unfortunately, he's headed it straight at Areola, and I think that's going to tell her. Areola, long throw. I mean, this is a Route 1 football. Juve, can you get there? Juve, that's going to be a foul, surely. Oh, that's definitely a foul. Surely this has got to be extra time. Blow the whistle. Juve's having a couple of words, getting a little bit stuck in with old mate and Purdue. They're not looking happy at each other. I don't think they'll be exchanging numbers after the game. I left it 2-0. Leeds to go take out the garbage and come back to Tall. Some West Ham fans locked out of the ground. Well, that serves you right for leaving early. Fickle fans are the worst kind of fans. You've got to stick for your team even if it's crap. I mean, I remember watching Man United in some of the games I've been to. I've lost like 3-0 and under Ten Hag and these other kind of games. And it's painful. But that's part of being a fan. You've got to be there in the good times and unfortunately, in what is inevitable, the really dud times, it's going to extra time, boys. We're getting an extra half an hour here, minimum, which is good, I suppose. I'm going to quickly try and adjust that so it looks like it's extra time. So bear with me while I work on that because I didn't actually think this game was going to go to extra time. I'm not going to lie. All right, where are we? Let's go here. I also might have to go and chuck a piss really quickly as well. Extra time. Oh, I can't believe it. What a game. Mad. I can't believe it. It's been such a good game to watch. Like classic cup tie. Classic cup time, we get an extra half an hour, which is brilliant. That is brilliant. All right, let's get that up there. And oops, that's not what I want. Extra time. There we go. That's on the screen now. Oh, far out. I tell you what, this game, it could go either way now. It really could go either way. I feel like both teams, I feel like West Ham looked the stronger at the end of that game. They're definitely going to have the momentum. I feel like Leeds have changed a lot of their team with the injuries that they've had to endure this game as well. And I feel like they've got a weaker team. Taddy's getting a rub down on his leg. I mean, maybe just learn how to shoot in the break between extra time. Sorry, the normal time and extra time beginning. I mean, it's been a cracking game of football. Absolutely cracking. DCL name didn't even fit on his England shirt. First 90 minutes were crap. Beauty of the cup. Exactly. Darius wants to blow bubbles. Michael Jackson wouldn't let him. My team are -6 this season and still the far away every way, the fans. Beautiful Disasi after such poor treatment at Chelsea. I agree. Do you think Gary and Andy and Harry will wildcard if West Ham win? No idea and I don't really care. Surely West Ham win is better. So your game week 30 team is absolute rubbish. Yeah, potentially. Potentially for sure. I would agree with that. What a cracking game. All right, folks, I'm going to quickly hold it there for a minute. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to chuck a piss. I'm going to put it on a different screen for a second, and we'll be back in about probably 2 minutes. And I'm going to grab and have a quick drink of water as well. And then we'll get into the last half an hour, which I'm excited for. This is going to be brilliant, so please don't go anywhere. We will be back exceptionally soon, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes. Alrighty, we are back and we're ready to go. Let's get that screen back there. Extra time. We're almost up and about. Got my drink. I'm going to need that. My voice is running a little bit hoarse after all that. That excitement at the end. Far out. Oh, come on, West Ham. Let's get a win, baby. Let's get a win. Let's bring it back. Bring back the D-Unit wildcard draft that I was looking at last night. I was so confident that West Ham were going to win as well. And now I'm like, all right, we've gone 2 goals down. The dream was over. Then there was life resurrected at 2-1. And now I feel like it's at an even keel again. I'm like, God, is the dream back on? It's like nightmares dreaming. The D-Unit's dream is alive. Jared Bowen on the wild card is still alive. Can they do it? Can they go full circle? I hope so. I hope so. Probably based on Leeds, yeah, exactly. They probably have. As I said, the Leeds win just made it so non-exciting. So I'm glad we're getting at least an extra half an hour where I can keep dreaming for a little bit longer. It might even be 40 minutes depending on how this next half an hour goes. It could very well go to penalties. We're about to find out. Extra time's about to be kicking off. The time, I'm just going to stop it when it gets to the halfway mark, and then we're just going to carry on. So it's just going to count up to 30 to make it easy for everyone to realise what time of the game we're up to. But yeah, extra time is about to get underway. We're just waiting for the referee to blow it. And yes, the Leeds have got us underway in the start of the extra time. And now we wait. What has this game got left? I mean, Willie's on the field. The big buff man, Traore's still going. I'm surprised he's still going because I tell you what, he's run all day. Here we go. Joof with a Hail Mary up front. Taddy comes. Oh, the Leeds defender. What's he done? Taddy! Oh, 3-2. Taddy's delivered. It's 3-2. He's just gone like that to the D-Unit, mate. Can you believe it? Leeds have crumbled. What is the goalkeeper doing? Perry's had an absolute mare. Oh, my day, I can't believe they've come from 2-0 down and West Ham and the game week 32 wild card have pulled themselves off the canvas. And we're going, West Ham have, this is unbelievable. Joof with the magic left foot one that he's got, just played it up. And Taddy did the work. Oh, my days. Joof he's offside. He's offside. Oh, I got all excited. He's got to be offside. His shoulder's definitely offside. I reckon he's off. I mean, it's a great finish, but I swear his shoulder's offside. From the naked eye, it looked off. Maybe it is off. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's looking... I don't know. I need to see it back. I need to see it back when that ball was played, but I tell you what, Joof. El Hamam Haji Joof. All right, the referee's waiting. I reckon it's going to be offside. Naked eye tells you it's offside. It is. It's offside. It's 2-2. Oh, no. Oh, I said naked eye it looked offside. And Taddy, you absolute idiot. I mean, this guy, he's been so bad. He's been so bad. How hard is it to stay on side, mate? You've missed multiple sitters. And then when you've scored, you finally score, and you can't even get your ass on side. Oh, you are an absolute fraud. Oh, man. Oh, Leeds got off lucky there. I mean, that is the goalkeeper. Well, I don't know where he was going. I have no idea where that goalkeeper was going. He was going to McDonald's for a quick Big Mac meal and then hoping to come back before Taddy got there. Oh, this guy. I hope that doesn't go to penalties because Taddy's going to miss his penalty. He will miss his penalty all day long. And he'll probably take one. All right, Leeds on the attack. Leeds, cut back. Oh, how's it not going in? Oh, my God, what's going on? Willie. Oh, Willie. Oh, how's that not going in? What have I just watched? I don't know how they didn't score. I mean, Walker Peters, he's literally backheeled it onto the penalty spot for the Leeds player attacking. I don't know how that hasn't got in. It's a great save from Areola, I think, and then Willie was leaning back in the toilet seat and he just completely missed the spot. Completely missed the spot. He sent that into... He might not even send that. He might have sent that over Rose's head. Yeah, it was a great save. A great save from Areola. Fantastic. Yeah, Taddy, man. He's just, yeah. Oh, this game keeps giving. It's a brilliant game. Brilliant game to call. Need more aircon. To what? All right, what do we got? What is this last 25 plus minutes got? I feel like Andrew's right. I feel like this is destined for penalties. Let's ask the chat. Is this destined for pens? Is this destined to go to pens? I reckon it could be going to pens. Just based on what I've seen the last 5 minutes. At the start of this extra time, I've had the Taddy goal ruled out for like the really marginal offside. It was offside, but it was marginal. And then we've had the Leeds somehow not score. Oh, Walker Peters goes for goal. It's a soft effort. Straight down Perry's throat there, really, more than anything else. Taddy over Bowen and wildcard. No chances. No chances. That guy couldn't hit a... He could walk in. He could walk into a chippy and leave without any chips. That's the kind of striker he is. I would not be putting my faith in him. I'd rather bring in Joshua Xerxes than bring in Tatty. Tatty to leave your FPL team in tatters. With all the chances he gets, and he just spurns and gives back to you with interest. He must. I tell you what, I'd love to know what a West Ham fan thinks of his performance today. I'd love to know, because I think he's been absolute garbage. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a willing runner and that, but like, if you can't do what your job is on the football, oh, here we go, Dcl-Unit. No, Areola claims. No, I mean, this game is going back and forth and back and forth. This is what the Premier League used to be like. Except this season, we don't get these games. Instead, we get garbage. But this has been a throwback to the Premier League of old. One end, then down the other, then down the other, and let it continue. My God, is it good to watch. This is why the Premier League became the best league in the world. It needs to become more like this again. Nobody's sitting there counting the DC crap because it's not in the game. It's fantastic. It's just watching good football, looking for goals, looking for the assists, and just enjoying the moment. Willie over the top. No, Areola comes to claim. Plays it coolly. Calm, cool customer down there. West Ham will score and Leeds weak lads, and West Ham win on pens. I just want West Ham to win, baby. I want West Ham to win. Seven minutes gone now of extra time. Bowen coughs the ball up. Oh, Taddy. I mean, that's the one. I'll give Taddy a little bit of credit. At least he pressurises when the ball's kind of near him. That's all I'll give him. He's a crap finisher. Absolutely crap finisher. And he needs to learn how to stay onside. There's multiple times this game where I've seen him run offside. And it's not that difficult, mate. It should be a number one rule. If you're a good striker, you know how to stay onside. It's like some strikers, you just know that they're not very good because they can't stay onside. And that's half his issue. Anyone hit DC yet? I knew someone was going to put that in the chat at some point. No idea, probably. But we don't care. We don't care. I'm loving this. The most fun I've had all season. You used to always say the D-Unit called it. Now you never. When Jared Bowen scores the winner, I'll say the D-Unit called it, baby. He's going. If anyone's going to get the win, I reckon it's going to be Jared Bowen. I don't know how he's going to do it. It's even going to be Willie. Leads into the... Oh, blazes a shot there. Gruev. Wide of the post. Wide of the near post, I should say. Where those 11 extra minutes came from, Colma, I gave the PGMOL a quick text basically saying that I need a favour. We need West Ham to equalise and take this to extra time because my FPL wildcard game week 32 team needs it. And the ref said, yeah, I got you covered, baby. We'll add a couple of extra minutes on for you. And that's essentially what happened, I think. 0.86 XG. I'd said he'd had a crap game in terms of finishing. All right, here we go. Mateus Fernandez into the box. Can he find someone? Oh, he's done too much. He's found someone. Taddy goes for goal again. Oh, this guy, he's so bad. Oh, I wouldn't be able to deal with it. If he played for Man United, I'd be hurling abuse at him right now. I'd be hurling abuse at him like I hurl abuse at Diego Dallo and Joshua Zirkzee. This dude has just infuriated me. He's wound me up more than I care to admit. Adama Traore, well done. Joof, can you get that left foot one going? No, he plays it backwards. Kilman picks it up. Joof plays it back across to the middle of the field where Disasi takes over. Plays it back to the old Joof boy. Joof now gets his left foot working. Nope, but he's not going to... Oh, dear, what's Joof done there? That's poor. I mean, they got pretty lucky there that did not go the other way. Oh, Tati, this guy could not score if there was no one in front of him. He just can't score. He's just no good. He needs to be... Where's Callum Wilson? Bring back Callum Wilson. Bring him back. Willie will score the winner, the C-Unit calls it. Not just strikers. Rashford living the offside round while playing for the Ross. Oh, yeah. I mean, just laziness and just, yeah. Joof. Just give him the ball, man. Put it on his left foot. The dude will create something. Traore runs into a brick wall. Nothing doing. He can't get past that ball. Not enough weights on the legs. This is definitely fun cycle. I'm definitely a better striker than Taddy, even at 39 years old. I dare say I would have scored. Well, the chances he's had today, if I didn't score against that Perryman, I'd be saying, oh, Jared Bowen going for goal. Oh, he's hit the post again. It's on the ricochet. It's 3-2. Oh, he's offside again. Oh, this hard. You can't believe it. Oh. How hard is it for these fools that are in this West Ham team to stay on side? Jared Bowen with another worldie hitting the post. And old mate number 19, Pablo. Pablo is the reason why he started on the bench, Pablo. You got to stay on side, man. Oh, Jared Bowen with another worldie. He's deserved a goal, Jared Bowen. He's deserved a goal in this game. And then Nuno's celebrating like I was, only to see that Pablo's as crap as Taddy and doesn't know how to stay on side. These absolute frauds. Oh, the owner's sitting there, he's celebrating, he's ready to go and get on the packet with his mates in the pub, but no, he's having to come back and go, oh, but he's offside as well. G-rated stream, D-Unit. All right, West Ham, what can they conjure? Can they get another moment? Taddy, he plays it outside. This is the man, Jared Bowen. He's got to be onside, surely. He goes inside. Can he find a finish? Bowen goes for the outsider, but it's no good. He's claiming a corner, but I don't think that's a corner. I think that's a poor shot, Bowen. Yeah, Joachim Anderson. Oh, mate, how have West Ham not got in front here? It's still too all. It's still too all. Oh, mate. This game's put me through the ringer. I'm so invested from a Bubbles point of view. These goals are murdering me. Or should I say, the no goals are murdering me. All right, Leeds pick it up. I've finally managed to take a breath here. Oh, another soft free kick given away. Like some of these free kicks, just let the game play. He's literally looking for the free kick. Right, Leeds look like they're going to make another change. Look a big goalkeeper change. No. Not sure what I thought Leeds had made all the. Oh, actually, they get an extra change in extra time, don't they? One more change. Yeah. Someone's warming up for Leeds. No idea who, but someone. All right, Leeds free kick here. 1.5 minutes of extra time left before we tick over to the second half. It's 100% going to penalties. Like either that or there's going to be like 4 goals in the second half of extra time. It's going to be ridiculous. All right, Leeds, ball to the box. Areola comes. Nice claim. Can he find a quick release? No. Yes, he does. Mateus Fernandes. Plays it out wide. Walker Peters is going to pick this up. Yes, he has. Jared Bowen now looks like he said, I've had enough of Taddy going forward and missing these shots and running offside. I'm going to go in the number 9 position, boys, because someone's got to score the winner. And D-Unit called it that Jared Bowen's going to be the man to do it. West Ham, this turned into a cracking game. It did. I really want to die in my team. And Tarkowski, if I can find a way to get in. It's been here. It's a very good game. Very good game. All right, we continue on. Almost to the changeover point. All right, Leeds have finally got some sort of chance here to break forward. They play it out right. Old mate runs at Joof. Joof wins the ball and leaves him on the floor for good measure. All right, the break's on. Adorma, can he get there? He can. He just steps inside like he's versing witches' hats. He goes past another. He's gone past 2. And he's running at the defence. Can he play the right pass? Joof goes to goal and he's put it miles wide. I got excited. You're dead right, commentator. The D-Unit got excited thinking that this was the moment. Traore doing one of those crazy runs where he goes past 3 players and then looks like anything can happen, but then nothing happens. FYI, Pablo was in an offside position for that entire stretch of play. What are they doing, those strikers? Do they not know what offside is? Someone tell them the rules. Bowen has looked very good today, Eddie. Who doubles results of this game or who doesn't? So it's West Ham and Everton will double, or it's Leeds and Bournemouth. So I just think that West Ham Everton makes it a lot more interesting in terms of doubling compared to Leeds versus Bournemouth, if you ask my opinion. I think the options are way more limited if it's Leeds Bournemouth. I think there's a lot more options, particularly from Everton, if West Ham and Everton double. We're still going. It was 16 minutes into the first half. We've got 2 minutes of added on time here at the end of the first half of injury time. Willie tries to get in behind, and he has. And that's going to be a yellow card for Kyle Walker-Peters now. This should be the last little action of the first half of... It looks like Kyle Walker-Peters is out on his feet, and he's getting a yellow card for it as well. Now he's looking all innocent, going, I thought I rolled around on the floor long enough that maybe you thought I wouldn't be given a yellow card for that. Far out. All right, last minute free kick here for the start of the first period of extra time. We're about to go into the halftime break. All right, here we go. I don't know who number 20... Oh, James Justin's going to put the ball in, sorry. I was like, who the hell is this? And I was like, I've just seen the back of his shirt. And that is going to do absolutely no harm to anyone. He puts that out for a goal kick, and that brings to the end the first half of extra time. It's still 2-2. How it's still 2-2, I really have no idea, but it is. We're going to quickly stop that. We're going to stop that. We're going to... I can't remove time. That's really annoying. Oh, well. I don't know why it's done that. Why has it done that? Actually, let's move that back there. See what happens when I restart that. Might have to do some readjustment. But yeah, 2-2. We're going to the second half of extra time. So this has been an unbelievable, cracking 105 minutes of football so far. I hope the rest of the Premier League season is like this. It needs to be. It's so much better to watch, so much better to call, lots of action. This game's I don't know which way this game's going to go. If I'm being brutally honest, I wouldn't be out. It's too close to call. I feel like it's just going to be a battle of fitness in the second half. Who has got the better legs? Can they put the ball away? Can the West Ham strikers stay on side? Like, who's the strikers coach here? All you need to be doing, you need to be pulling Taddy aside and you need to be pulling Pablo aside. You need to explain to them what the offside rule is and where they need to be standing before West Ham players kick the ball. Because it looks like to me, based on what I've seen throughout 105 minutes, I have no idea what the rule is. I think if they can fix that up, they're half a chance of winning. Yeah, the free kicks have been definitely the poorest part of this game, I agree. I would not be doing any steps in the gym, and I agree. 2 relegation fodder teams, quality isn't there. Leeds probably don't want penalties as both of their keepers are all for them. I swear I just saw Stack in a boot. He probably is in a boot, man. Yeah. He definitely got well cluttered into, that's for sure. Can Jared Bowen produce the moment of magic? That's the key question. Can he produce the moment of magic? Oh, what a game. What an absolute cracking game of football, honestly. All we need is West Ham to go through. My bet will come in as well. Because Jared Bowen obviously got the assist for that second goal. No, the first goal, sorry. What am I about? The first goal. I still can't, I don't actually know. That goalkeeper for that first one that Taddy scored when he was offside. What is the goalkeeper doing? Like, what was he doing? It was just a really bizarre sequence of just really bad goalkeeping. All right, Daniel Fark waits. Extra time is meant to be a quick changeover, less than 30 seconds. This has been like 5 minutes. What happened to the rules of like direct changeover, no waiting around? We've literally sat there, had drinks breaks for what feels like half an hour, and we're slowly making our way out for the second part of this extra time. All right, West Ham look like they're about to make a change. Conte's coming on. Tatty's off. Thank the Lord. Tatty's off. All right, we might actually get a winner. We might get a winner. Tatty is off. Nuno obviously realised that if this goes to penalties and that man takes one, he's not scoring. So they've taken him off. And Skulls is coming on as well, and I'm assuming that must be for Kyle Walker-Peters because he looked cooked. Who did he come off for? Who I'm for? They didn't show the board. They just showed Skulls coming on. Yeah, it was. He must have come on for Kyle Walker-Peters, surely. No, he's on at left back. Well, so Juve's gone off. Why have they taken Juve off? Juve has been dominating out there. He must be cooked. He must not have enough legs left in the tank. How's he not got the legs left in the tank and Adama Traore does? That's what I want to know. Weak. West Ham fans stuck outside the ground, man. This is why you never leave early in a cup game. One-off games, weird stuff can always happen. Like, everyone should notice. So look at Man United against Bayern Munich. Like, 2 goals in, like, literally 3 minutes. It was insane. It can happen. And it happened. I mean, there was plenty of time for it to happen as well. West Ham fans, they're a bit of a fickle bunch. Ever since they got rid of David Moyes, they're just a bunch of... They do get a little bit... Oh, that was a bit too easy. But that's also a really poor shot from Leeds. All right, Peru is on for Bogle, by the way. Or Peru, whatever his name is. Taddy is way better than Pablo, even though they are both rubbish. That's a very honest statement. Adama has had to start for us more. Oh, I just missed that bit. Adama has to start for us more, and then I missed the last bit. Have there been injuries from the FA Cup matches? Yeah, Arsenal obviously had Gabriel go off injured. Leeds have had half their team go off injured. So Rodon get injured. Stack got injured. I feel like someone else did as well, but there's been so many things happen in this game. I can't recall quite what else happened. Souček inside. Fernandez round the corner. Out to Disasi. I'm about to whack that timer back on, I think. I think we should be back to where it is. We played about 2 minutes in here. Let's have a look. Start. Oh, why is it? It's not. Oh, that's disappointing. There we go. Sweet. Slightly ahead, 30 seconds ahead, but that's all right. These people pay extortionate prices of tickets and still leave early when... I know. Football is a weird game. It quite often doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, Pablo, he's been rubbish, hasn't he? Why is Callum Wilson not able to get into this team? Is Callum Wilson fit? If he's fit, why is he not in the squad? Because that guy actually knows how to score. I find it baffling that he's not in the team. 78% of people think this is going to pens. That's hilarious. No one's got faith in either of these teams getting a winner. Yeah, I feel like the commentator did raise something. I feel like the first half of extra time, West Ham definitely were going for it. This half feels like a lot more sedated. Like both teams are, all right, we're happy to let this go to penalties and just let luck decide. I don't like the changes West Ham did. Like Juve coming off, I feel like that he's one of their best attacking weapons. And now he's not on the field. I mean, that's clearly a foul. All right, Matthias Fernandez is now suffering with a little bit of cramp. Not a surprise. I mean, some of these players have run themselves into the ground in this game. Good thing they've got a game on Friday night at home against Wolves. Oh, here we go. Ball forward from Souček. He finds Traore. Traore plays a ball over the top. Old mate tries to get in. Don't know who that is. The bloke that came on. Kante, sorry. Is he a forward? Kante must be a forward. Imagine if Kante gets the score, gets the goal. Oh, that was nice from Kante. Souček, Skulls. Where's Bowen? Bowen's at the far stick, mate. Can you find him? He's in space. Oh, they find him now. Gets the ball. Kyle Walker-Peters going to provide the overlap. Jared Bowen just needs to cut in and go for goal, I reckon. Matheus Fernandez picks the ball up. Plays it to Bowen. Bowen to old mate, to Kyle Walker-Peters. Old mate Kante. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling him old mate, but he's old mate. Ball into the box. Headed clear by Leeds. Or old mate goes, the next old mate lines up and tries to go for goal. That's Kilman this time, unfortunately. He also hits it straight into a Leeds player. Nothing doing. Then Leeds try to play it quickly forward. Skulls picks it up, intercepts. Traore. Or Kante, a little bit of skill. Bulldozes his way through. Can he get a shot away? Kante! Oh, that was a beautiful move. He went past 3 or 4 of them. But unfortunately slashes at the shot and puts it wide. Oh, these guys are killing me. They're killing me. Oh, it's a wild shot, wild. Oh, he got all excited. He beat 2 or 3 of them and then just thought, I'm going to do it. And then he didn't. If you could drink beer on the terraces more would stay, that's probably a fair point. I don't understand why they don't allow, like, cups out there. Like, what is a plastic cup going to do to anyone? I've never understood that. It's highly annoying. In Australia, it's so different. You take your beers into the stands. They come in plastic cups and you take them in there. I don't understand why it's such an issue in England, but for whatever reason it is. Nice to see Sir Alex trolling City and Liverpool fans yesterday, smiling while... Yeah, I know, it was pretty funny. Kante looks lively, never heard of him. Yeah, I know. He must be a kid. I don't even know what position. He looks like he's playing central midfield, but I'm not really too sure. He looks lively, though. He looks fresh. Looks like... Oh, here we go. Bowen. Traore. Can he play it through to Pablo? Pablo, stay onside, you Wally. You're running offside, you idiot. Traore still got it. Oh, he couldn't quite go past. He's won the free kick. No, he hasn't. Referee says play on. West Ham, they're a little bit out of position here. Leeds pushing, and they've lost the ball to Souček. Eight minutes or so left here, provided, depending on how much extra time they add onto this game. Shady cousin. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Come on, West Ham. Let's find a winner. Fernandez plays the ball forward. Pablo! Can he get that? Oh, my God, what are Leeds doing? Oh, they almost got an own goal, but far out. I don't know how Leeds have not conceded a third goal in this game. I really don't know. They've been helped out by the linesman, by offside calls, by the fact that West Ham strikers are crap. Everything's going in their favour. Except they obviously were 2-0 up and then conceded 2 goals to throw the game. So Sarsi plays it to Bowen. Bowen's a little bit too far away from goal to create anything from there, I would have thought. Plays it all the way back to Kilman. Kilman recycles, goes out to Skulls. Skulls plays it forward to Traore. Traore definitely looks like he's capable of producing something. He goes past, but then Willie gets back and just puts it out of play. Be allowed a rugby union internationally, they make an absolute fortune. Exactly. Get any huntsmen in your house, mate? No, I haven't had any in the house for a while. It's disappointing because I quite like having a pet huntsman. This Pablo can't play football. He's worse. Mate, he's bad. He's pretty bad for sure. Hopeful ball played forward, easily cleared away by the Leeds defence. Souček, don't know where he's kicking that to. Oh, Kante, he's making himself useful. Oh, I thought he was going to play it through the Jared Bowen, but he wasn't quite. Pablo again, looking absolutely pathetic. Traore, can he find the ball into the box? He finds the ball into the box, but that's not going to cause anyone any difficulty at all. It's trickled all the way through to Perry, who claims it. 5-4 in pens. Don't mind it. This game's so open, man. I feel like penalties would be a fitting end, but also I don't want it to go to penalties. There's too much of a lottery. I feel like West Ham have been bossing most of the second half and extra time. They just haven't scored. Ball in from Leeds. Oh, my God. It was almost one of them cross-come shots and almost caught out old mate in goal there, Areola. And now Areola's gone, oh, I've hurt my ankle, mate. I've got cramp in my leg. Oh, that's not what you want to see. How do you get a cramp as a goalkeeper? All right, I've got to ask, how do you get cramp as a goalkeeper? You are just standing there. How has he got cramp? How unfit is Areola if he's getting cramp from playing in goals? What the commentator said, I don't think it's acceptable to get cramp anywhere, mate, as a goalkeeper. You are standing in... I know he's not completely standing in one spot, but it's not like he's running kilometres. Even the fans like having a chuckle going, turn it up, mate. How are you getting cramps in your legs? Oh, this is not a good look. This is not a good look. These West Ham strikers are worse than Gennady Batista, Bill advice. That's a pretty fair assessment. I've already wildcarded, mate. My wildcard's active. Yeah. I showed it on the pubcast lock-in last night what my current team looks like. Activated, yeah, done it a long time ago, yeah. I was always going to wildcard in 32. Regardless of what happened in the results, I was always going to wildcard 32. I think if you leave it any later, like my thinking behind it is if I've left it later than this before, by the way, and all it did was cost me points. And I feel like the later you leave it, I feel like the least value you get from it, because what people forget, yes, the fixtures might look whatever really nice for your teams in 32, whatever. But if you leave it to like 35, a lot of teams are done by game week 35. Like, it's really hard to pick the way games are going to go and players to target between like 35 to 38 because you just don't know. Like when teams have got nothing left to play for, they're on the beach. Quite often, a lot of the players don't even play. If they've got an niggly injury, they just get shut down for the season. I just think that leaving it till then just doesn't allow enough time to try and get some sort of bang for your buck, if that makes sense. Patrick Vieira. Well, he looks all right. He's got an imposing body. I mean, look at this. Areola. I can't believe I'm watching this. Who's on the bench? How can Areola be suffering from this much cramp as a goalkeeper? This is embarrassing. Juve's sitting there having a laugh on the bench going, I can't believe he's on the ground holding his calf. What's wrong with him? Looks like they're going to make a goalkeeper change. This is unbelievable. All right, so I think Areola's got to come off. There's no way. If he can't just get on with it here, he's got to come off. Goalie wants no part of pens, so fakes a cramp. Exactly. I just feel, he's done. He is cooked. He's going to have to go off. He's a weak player. He's a weak player. How has he got cramp as a goalkeeper? I just don't understand it. How has he got cramp as a goalkeeper? He wouldn't have run more. He would not have run more than 1.5 kilometres from the goalkeeper spot. I just think this is pathetic. This is like watching Hugo Ekitike go off after James Milner ran into his ass. It's pretty soft, pretty weak. All right, they're going to make a goalkeeper change. Areola's going to come off. I'm actually in disbelief. I can't believe they're making a goalkeeper transfer. No, it was goalkeeper transfer. A goalkeeper substitution. All right, well, here we go. It's Finlay Herrick. Who the hell is that? He's come on to replace Alphonse Areola in goal. He must be a local kid because he got a pretty good cheer when he came on. Well, here we go. This wasn't in the script, but we've had a goalkeeper change. I don't know how much extra time we're going to have added on here. We're just clicking over the 30-minute mark now of extra time. And we're essentially just going to be playing extra time on extra time now. So I don't know how many minutes are going to get added on here, but we wasted about 5 minutes then with Areola. So I dare say we're probably going to have at least 5 minutes added on here. Traore looks for Kante. No good. Clears it away. Kilman just kicks it up in the air like, you know, when you kick it into play at training and you say, all right, play on. It's fallen to Leeds. Leeds have got the ball. 5 minutes of extra time. I was correct. All right, Leeds play the ball forward. Cut out there by Matias Fernandez. Played back by Souček. I think the keeper can probably pick that one up. I think that's probably safe to say. He's obviously wasting time. He's playing for penalties. He feels pretty confident he could be the hero for West Ham. Dcl-Unit comes and gives him a couple of words of advice as he picks up the ball. 20-year-old debut. There we go. Thank you very much. Furthest Duran is to the corner shop. The young keeper. Potential shootout. Talk about, it's literally a baptism of fire. He's a terrible guy, the 20-year-old on the bench. He can be the hero now. Yep. Penalty save specialist has just come on. Very sneaky. Imagine if that was the case. I mean, Kante's just been absolutely manhandled to the floor by Ampadu. He's got to watch it, who has already been booked earlier in the game for a snide snipe on old mate Traore as he bullied his way forward. That feels like an eternity ago now. Can't believe this game's still going. I said to the missus, I'll be in bed by 1:30. It's now 20 past 2. Kante! Oh, he almost got in. What are Leeds doing at the back? Oh, I mean, Perryman and Perry and Bogle just at sixes. I mean, they're lucky there that Kante didn't just score. Disasi. Leeds try to get the ball into the box. Peru, ball in. Tries to find Willie. Willie does pick it up on the edge of the box. Plays it back. Gruev plays it forward. Really good defending there from Walker Peters at the back stick. Poland goes along to assist. Kante wins the ball back. Kante's been everywhere. Now West Ham are on the break. He plays it forward. Traore, can he get there? How much speed has he got left in the legs? He hasn't got enough speed to get there, and he looks cooked. He looks like that was the last sprint he's got in those big legs, those big tree trunk legs, and I think that he is now cramping up on the floor as well. Oh, Kante, he was brilliant, and it was a good ball too. I think Traore early in the game probably would have won that and won the race, but I think that at 2 hours into the game, I think those big tree trunks couldn't give any more. Redemption to shout. Keeper playing under 21 game. Yeah. Yes, they ain't lost. Oh, that's unlucky. He gets free pies for life. Would have saved a pen anyway. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who they keep on showing him box 12. Who is that guy that keeps showing him box 12? It looks like a bit of a, he's like out of the Russian mafia or something. I think everyone's playing for penalties now. Literally everyone's playing for penalties. Right. Disasi plays it forward. Pablo, can he take it down? He can't take it down because that guy's a fraud. And then it's gone out for a goal kick. Oh, Pablo, this guy. Between Pablo and Taddy, they make me want to pull my hair out. How can you have such... They bought them both in January. If West Ham go down, it's because they've just bought crap players this season. Like, they are just so bad. All right, now West Ham are making a late change here. Adama Traore, who's literally run himself into the ground, the big buff man. He is going off. He's taking those biceps off the field. And it's going to be some boy coming on here. And Mayers is coming on, another teenager. Danny Dyer, UK legend. Thank you. EastEnders. Well, that makes a bit of sense because he's in EastEnders, I suppose. Bowen's father-in-law. That's why. Okay, watch the movie Human Traffic. Will do. I'll have a look. All right, we're into the final 30 seconds or so here of extra time. This game does inevitably feel destined for penalties. Leeds trying to get the ball in. Disasi clears away. There can't be much time left here. Oh, Bowen, can he find some magic late on? No, Leeds put it out. And that is going to be it. We're going to penalties. We are going to penalties. Oh, my Lord. We're going to pens. Oh, is this going to be the moment of magic? Far out. Oh, penalties. I always get nervous during penalties, even though my team's not playing. I'm like all in on the West Ham penalties. Can they do it? Can they do it? Oh, come on, West Ham. This is... I still can't believe West Ham haven't come back and won the game. Penalties. Here we go. All right, let's see if I can get a little... Let's see if I can get a thing up here. Hold on. Let's see if I can get up here. Where am I after? I'm after some text. Hold on. Text box. Where are we? Let's try this. Yeah, that'll do. Where'd that go? All right, it's not going to be 0-2, hopefully, with a little bit of luck. I'm just trying to get the score in there for when the penalties actually go up. There we go. I'm going to adjust that now. Bear with me 1 second. All right, there we go. Currently 0-0 on penalties. There we go. we wait for the penalties to begin. 21-20 on pens just to see Darius fall asleep on stream. Oh, mate, if it's 21-20, I'm gonna be in pieces by the end of it. That kid is crapping himself 10 times. Here we go. We're going to see a team after this, yes. Yeah, we are. We are going to see it. FPL wildcard strategy will be decided by penalties. Watch Meme Machine with Vinnie Jones. Actor and oh, mate. Come on. Jared Bowen with a winning penalty. He'll probably take the first one, though, won't he? All right, West Ham's keeper's gone to get a couple of notes in the change rooms. He's now coming out. Jared Bowen's giving the rallying call. We've got to get the win, boys. We've got to get the win for the D-Unit because his wild card to lead depends on it. Oh, surely. Come on. What is his name? Whatever his name is. Hinky. What's that guy's name again? I got to see. Hold on. Herrick with the heroics. Finlay Herrick. I mean, what a name. Finlay Herrick. That sounds like a bloke that's going to save a few pens, I reckon. Sorry, Ariola. Subkeeper going to be a hero. All right, let's see what people think about the penalty shootout. 84% of you are correct about it going to penalties. Get your votes in really quickly. Who wins the shootout? All right, let's go. West Ham. All right, there we go. Get your votes in really quickly. Get them in. 50-50 call. Let's see what the card says. Let's ask the card's opinion on who wins penalty shootout. Is it going to be West Ham that way up, or is it going to be Leeds that way up? Let's ask the card. Let's see how accurate the card is. Come on, card. Deliver a West Ham win. It's going with West Ham. Cards picking West Ham to win on penalties. It's not been right by a lot of things this season, Fife. I don't know if we should take that as gospels it's going to happen, but maybe Herrick is going to have the heroics here. I wish I had more confidence in the card this year, but my gut feeling says this is going to be a ropey ride, and I reckon there's going to be some twists and turns even in the penalty shootout. Thankfully, Taddy is not on the field, so we don't have to worry about him missing. Bowen winning penalty, but we'll get an injury celebrating. FPL team need West Ham win. West Ham and Everton fixtures aren't great after the double. No, they're not. But I think you can easily sell them post then anyway. I think the good news is with West Ham is that they have to keep fighting for points. Like, they are going to be fighting for the rest of the season. So yes, their fixtures might not look good, but they might end up playing teams between 35 and 38 who have nothing left to play for. And if that's the case, your West Ham assets will be fine, which is kind of why I want West Ham to win. Come on, Herrick. Why do I keep saying Hendrick? Herrick the heretic. Herrick with the heroics. Come on. Odegaard going to score 2 goals. A very quick ace rimmer knowledge column. I'll be back for breakfast. All right, here we go. Leeds are going to be taking first. Some say that's an advantage. Some say it's not an advantage. All right, Herrick, what's he got? He looks a little bit raw in goal. Looks like he's a little bit too much on his tippy toes. Can he get enough of a dive away here? All right, it's going to be old mate taking the first penalty, and Herrick delivers. Herrick, get in. He saved the first one. The youngster's done it. Oh, what a start for West Ham. He had no pressure whatsoever. He just sat there and was like, everyone thinks I'm no good. He did such a good job. Oh, it's a poor penalty there from Peru. And, Herrick with the heroics early doors. Advantage West Ham. He looks raw. He looks excited. Jared Bowen steps up for West Ham to give them the lead in the penalty shootout. Can Jared Bowen, the captain, can he deliver? His father-in-law, Danny Dyer's watching on. Is Danny Dyer going to throw his beer in the air when Jared Bowen puts it in the back of the net? Wait. Oh, Bowen's missed. Oh, what is this shootout? Oh, Danny Dyer's not going to be happy with that, boy. D-Unit's not happy with that. Oh, Bowen, that's a poor penalty. He's bottled it. Oh, Danny didn't like it. Danny didn't like it. Oh, back to square. It was advantage West Ham for about 1 minute. Dcl-Unit steps up. He goes right. He goes left again, I reckon. Dcl-Unit generally goes the same way each time. Dcl-Unit to take. Can he give Leeds the win? The lead. Yes, he does. He puts them in front. 1-0 to Leeds so far. Oh. I can't believe Bowen missed, man. He put it straight down the goal as well. I mean, like, it was pretty nervy from Dcl-Unit, but he put it high enough that old mate couldn't get to it. Far out. Who's taking the penalty here? Kyle Walker-Peters. Oh, I've got no confidence in the rest of these. If Jared Bowen can't score for West Ham, I've got no confidence in the rest of them. Nuno's doing his best Amrin impression, just refusing to look at him, sitting there on the ground, just not watching. Kyle Walker-Peters, can he do a better effort than what Jared Bowen did? Taking a long time to make his run up. Kyle Walker-Peters makes it 1-1. 1-1. All right, it's back to all square. Back to all square. We've got 3 penalties left each. 3 penalties left each. Sorry, I can't actually get the chat at the moment because I'm updating the score live, so I apologise. But it's this is can Herrick deliver another heretic move? Can he make another heroic save? Aronson picks up the ball here. He's going to be the 3rd penalty taker for Leeds United. Off the bench in the second half, one wonders whether he's in the normal starting 11 now or if he's just a fringe player. No one actually knows. Can he deliver his penalty, though? Herrick sits there, jumps around the line. The referee tells him to stand still. Aronson puts it away. 2-1 Leeds. Pack advantage to Leeds United. All right, Souček is up next for West Ham. Souček's going to take the 3rd penalty for West Ham. I mean, bar the first 2 penalties, which were both relatively poor, the rest have been fairly emphatic so far, not giving the keepers much chance to save them at all. It was Bowen's penalty was definitely dreadful. I can't believe he missed. And the way he missed was so poor. Nuno looks... just look. I feel like when your manager's not looking at the ground, at your team taking penalties, I feel like I don't like the look. Thankfully, I've only ever gone to penalty shootout once with a team I've coached. Souček puts it away. It's 2-2. Back juice after the first 6 penalties. We're no closer to knowing who's going to win and who's going to advance and who's going to double and who's going to blank. And who's not. It's getting more nervous the closer we get to the end. Can Herrick make a save? Willie's stepping up. Willie's stepping up. I mean, Willie doesn't give me any confidence here. Every shot he had in normal time and extra time went miles high. I feel like if there was ever a player that was going to blaze it over the bar, I reckon it could be the Willie. Herrick's given it to him. Willie. Oh, he's put it away beautifully. That's a really good penalty from the Willie man. He went close, though. I tell you what, Herrick looked like he went the right way. It wasn't miles away. But it's back advantage Leeds. Oh, he got so close. His hand was right there. He just couldn't quite get there. It was slightly off. He went the right way, but couldn't quite get there. I mean, that would have been some save if he managed to keep that one out. Oh, no. Oh, I've just seen the next penalty taker. Oh, I can't watch this one. I can't watch this one. I know why Nuno's looking at the floor now. I'm looking at the floor too. I'm just going to close my eyes and just listen to the crowd. It's Pablo. I told you he'd miss. Oh, he's so bad. Oh, it's advantage Leeds. Oh, why have West Ham got the two worst strikers in the Premier League in their team? Why did they let him take a penalty? Why did they let him take a penalty? Now it's all on Herrick to keep this game alive. It looks like it's going to be Leeds going through. Oh, two really poor penalties from West Ham. Jared Bowen with a stinker, and why Pablo ever got given the nod to take a penalty, one can only wonder. One can only wonder how he has been given the ball to take a penalty. I mean, he never looked like he was going to score. Oh, to ruin my wild card, it's Pascal Strike versus Herrick. It's all over, isn't it? And it is. Oh, mate. Pablo. Oh, he's useless. Leeds win at 4-2 on pens. Unbelievable. I mean, two of the worst penalties you'll see. Two of the worst penalties you will see. Oh, criminal. Absolutely criminal. Oh, what could have been a good wildcard draft is now just going to be filled with crap. Oh, how have West Ham not won this game? How have they not won this game? How? I'm in disbelief. Oh, I can't believe Leeds have won that. I can't believe Leeds have won that. I agree. I don't know why. West Ham, where's Callum Wilson? Where's Callum Wilson? Yeah, 4-2 and shootouts needs to be studied. Agree, yeah. There goes all the template wildcarders in the bin. You love to see it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. I can't believe how poor that Jared Bowen penalty was. That was the one I was like, I expected Pablo to miss. As soon as I saw Pablo stepping up, I was like, he's not scoring. That man is not scoring. He's so bad. Why did they buy him? Has he actually scored a goal? Has he actually scored a goal for West Ham? I don't think he has. Harry all the dodge depends for sure. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, let me have a look at what I'm going to do now. That really changed. I mean, I was bringing in I was bringing in Jared Bowen. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Get that off. I was like, what is going on there? Some other sound was coming on. All right, let's have a look at what I'm actually going to do then at the end here. I actually don't know what I'm going to do because I don't really want Leeds players, to be honest. And I don't think we're going to get a triple up on them. I can tell you that much. Where are we at? Let's go here and we'll go to... There we go. I think that'll work. I'm off to the side of the screen. That's all right. We can go there. Yeah, that's what the team looks like at the moment. Originally, this was my plan, right? I was gonna get rid of Welbeck. This is what I was hoping to do. I was very confident. I knew what I was going to do. This is exactly how I was going to go down. This was going to be old mate Haaland there, and then we're going to have what do you call it? We're going to go with Fernandez, and then I feel like I had got rid of him at some point, and I was going to have the old Joofy boy. This was what I was going to do, right? This was going to be the team. So I'm going to show you what was going to be the team, and then I'm going to show you what I'm now going to have to try and cook up instead. I was probably going to go Ilian and Dyer by FYI after I talked so much crap about him earlier in the season. And that was going to be Semenyo. Like, that was going to be the team, something like that. Actually, Hall wasn't going to be in there. That was going to be, sorry. Who was that going to be? I remember off the top of my head. I can't remember who the top of my head that was going to be. I actually can't remember who that was going to be. It was going to be someone. No, that's right, because that, actually, bear with me. That was going to be Nunes. Where are we? Defenders. And then I could have anyone in there. So I think I was actually going to leave Wilson in there and then just transfer him out the week after. That was my original plan. Now, obviously, that plan is completely out the window. Like, it's just not going to work. So Welbeck's probably going to stay. See, this is the thing. I feel like you kind of want the DCL unit in there, but I just struggle to see it working very well. So what you could do instead, hold on. So now that obviously those teams are going to be very different, you could, Bournemouth, this is the thing. I was like going, realistically, Juve is probably going to be Senesi because who else are you going to get there? And I've got the money, so I might as well spend it. That's going to be Senesi. Tarkowski's obviously not an option either, so we're going to remove him. Then it's like we're looking at Leeds players, man. Leeds players suck ass. I don't want them. We could have Kukurea. He could be in there. He's still doubling, isn't he? So Kukurea, Palmer, João Pedro seems like the most logical triple Chelsea at this moment in time, just with the money I've got on offer. And there's the midfield spots. Like Leeds midfielders give me no confidence at all in any of them. Bournemouth, hold on, where are we at? Let's go to Bournemouth really quickly. What do they got? Why is my camera off the side there? Hold on. I need to fix that. That's annoying me. Right, hopefully that puts me more in the centre. It's probably going to go back the other way now, isn't it? I'm going to see myself do that in a second. Hopefully it works. Look, the options are pretty limited. Like Tavernier and Scott, Miles clear. Like, none of them give me any confidence at all. None of them inspire. In reality, it probably is going to have to be Tavernier, right? Like, but he's not going to play in 32 because I don't need him. So that's why I think I might keep Wilson. Then it's going to be Newcastle away, Leeds at home. Maybe that's a half decent thing. But then I just think single game weekers are going to be better than the doubles. That's my honest opinion. I think the single game weekers are going to be better than the doublers. Because if I look at 33, let's go to the fixtures, sorry, really quickly. So this is going to help inform that. So on 33, the good fixtures, obviously Aston Villa at home to Sunderland. Looks like a pretty good fixture. Brentford at home to Fulham. But then I don't really like their fixtures post then. And I don't think Fulham's an easy fixture for Brentford anyway, to be honest. And Crystal Palace have got West Ham, right? Like, right there. This fixture, maybe you could just bring in Crystal Palace players on wildcard now and just play them against West Ham at home. And then, obviously, they're going to double in 36 against Everton at home, Palace, a City away, I'm pretty sure. I feel like that is potentially a play. Like, I don't think I'm actually going to go all in on the doublers now. I feel like I'm going to look at the fixtures and probably work around that. See, the weird thing is that you kind of, like, these fixtures for Leeds are pretty good, right? Like, Wolves at home, Bournemouth away, Burnley at home, West Ham away. I mean, they're pretty good fixtures. Arguably, Dcl-Unit does seem like a bit of a no-brainer, so he probably will be in on the draft, truth be told. Liverpool, zero interest in owning any of their assets. I think they're crap, and I think everyone just needs to steer clear of them. And then the rest, you look at the rest, I'm like going, all right, well, Wolves have got good fixtures, right? Like, Wolves have got really good fixtures. Like, really good fixtures. Leeds away in 33, West Ham away in 32. I mean, their fixtures are good for the rest of the year, really. Like, really, they are. I don't know. It's really, I feel like it has thrown a spanner in the works. Nottingham Forest obviously have Burnley at home in 33, which is also interesting. Maybe you could go there and pick up a Morgan Gibbs-White, someone like that. That's definitely possible as well. I have to put a bit more forward into it because I don't think I want to own Leeds players. Like, I just don't think that they're going to do very well in the double game week. I feel like Wilson's going to stay, Bruno's going to stay, Palmer, João Pedro. We are probably going to actually bring in Kukurea now because I'm going to do that now because I think that he's definitely going to come in. Yeah, he's going to come in, and we're going to get rid of Sanchez. See, the other thing is I need to find a goalkeeper, right? That does something. So Bart Simpson's definitely in, and then the other goalkeeper, realistically, you can't go with the Leeds one. It's got to be Petrovic, doesn't it? It's got to be Petrovic. He's still playing, isn't he? Yeah, Newcastle away. Yeah, so it's you play Bart Simpson in 32. Petrovic then comes in on the bench boost in 33. That doesn't look too bad. Then I think you just target, like, you've got your triple City. So Thiago will be gone. Haaland will be in. There we go. We can make those ones. Then the rest, I'm not... To be honest with you, I feel like Mbumo against Leeds could actually be a pretty good shout, you know. It's not bad, you know. But I think that Minte realistically is probably going to be one of them. So Minte, I think that he's going to get in. And I feel like Welbeck is actually going to become the Calvert-Lewin. I think that that's a bit of a no-brainer now. And then I don't know what the rest I'm going to do with the rest of the team. At the moment, Gabriel's just going to stay there while I figure out what the hell I'm going to do. Because I've got some money tied up in him. The rest I've got no money tied up in, so they can easily go. So we'll do them moves in a second. But I think that's I think that's realistically what it's going to be to begin with for a while. I got the triple Chelsea. I'm happy having triple Chelsea. I'm happy having triple Brighton. I think that they're actually Brighton's fixtures, the long term, are actually really good as well. So post 32, 33, they've got Wolves, Leeds, and United to finish, and Newcastle away. I mean, they're not bad, they're not horrible, they're not great, but they're decent. Triple City are fine for the rest of the year. And you could bring in those Palace assets. Like, Gabriel could become a Munoz, right? Where is he? Munoz. Like, Newcastle at home in 32. That could be a half-decent fixture, you know. And then just set up for that other one. I also think that, hold on, what have they got in 32? So 33, they've got West Ham. There is a world where you could just ignore Petrovic and bring in Henderson. And then you could get rid of Wilson after 32 and bring in Sarr. Because I just look at that West Ham fixture at home in 33 for Crystal Palace and think that's a pretty good fixture. Based on what I've seen tonight, I've still got 2.3 million in the bank. And Brian Mbumo's not going to be there as well. I don't know who he's going to become. He's going to become someone. I got 10.7 mil. He could become anyone. Who could he become? Let's have a look at the midfielders. It could actually be half decent. Morgan Rogers, he has a good fixture in 33, isn't he? For Sunderland at home. See, I feel like Morgan Rogers could be an option as well. Because, like, long term, the fixtures are really good. Like, Sunderland at home, Fulham away, Tottenham at home, Burnley away. He could actually be a really good shout. Got to leave Mbumo there for now. I think that's realistically something that might happen. But Gabriel's probably I'm going to leave him there for now. But at the moment, that might be the play. Rather than Petrovic there. Also, you could have Senesi. I mean, there's so many different things you could go with. It's like, I just look at the fixtures and I go, are they really going to keep a clean sheet? Like, Leeds at home potentially could keep a clean sheet, to be fair. I don't know. It's a really tough one. There are so many different ways to pivot. It's just a matter about which one's actually going to get more points. More than anything else. Smart thinking, actually, you know what we could do instead? We could ditch out old mate there. We could actually just bring in the logical thing. We could bring in the Munoz there still. Hold on. We could bring in Munoz still there. And then up here, instead of Mbumo, we could go with Semenyo. That is definitely an option. I've kind of forgotten about that. It's slightly a little bit more templatey, but it also, and then we can get rid of Wilson for Sarr in 33. That's also an option as well. I just don't think that investing in Leeds, I know the fixtures look banging, right? But they're all crap. So yeah, that's all right. I'm pretty confident on, let's get rid of him for a second. Pretty confident on those ones. Who was there before? Yeah, that Minto. He can come in there. I'm not going to keep Shard. He can go. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Something like that. Let's have a look at the price rises tonight really quickly before we wrap this stream up. See what they look like. I still can't believe West Ham lost that game, man. Prices, where are we? I wish they'd piss these ads off. All right, Maynard is apparently going to rise in price. Coyote, Henderson, what? Henderson looking at rising in price. That's interesting. Rodon. Did people not see he got injured before? Apparently not. Anderson looking to rise in price. Man, all these people that people thought were going to be doubling now are just getting sold en masse. Mitchell, Becker, Nori, Jesus, Justin, Saar, Thiago. O'Reilly looking to rise at some point. Kukurea. Let's have a look at the predictions going down. Ekatike going tonight. Rogers going tonight. Vardiel, Saliba, Strand, Larson, Kevin. Yeah, so you don't need to make any early moves if you are on wildcard. I don't think there's anyone that's rising tonight that's going to... I mean, Henderson's getting close, but he's not going to rise overnight, I wouldn't have thought. I don't think Rodon's going to rise in price either because of the fact that, you know, that ankle, he did go off injured. I think he'll be fine, to be honest. If Rodon's fine... whoops, take that off. I almost shed the commentary then. That's... I would have gotten in trouble for that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that. On that note, folks, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to go to sleep. Hopefully you enjoyed that stream. It was a great game of football to watch. It's sad that it didn't quite go the way I was hoping it was going to go. And I've got no idea what a free hit team looks like in 34 because it's going to be triple Wolves, 100%. Who are the fixtures in 34? Triple Wolves at home against Spurs. It's Triple City. Oh no, they're in 33, you idiot. What am I on about here? Triple Man United against Brentford. Cunha, Bruno, Sheshko, something like that. Have a bit of fun with it. And then, you know, Harry Wilson will probably come back in for that Aston Villa game. And probably triple Palace defence against Liverpool. And maybe Jared Bowen against Everton. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, not the result I was hoping for, being with the missus and all their family obviously on board with the West Ham, not the Leeds. But the good news is Man United will be putting Leeds back in their place. Lots of FPL content to come this week. Monday to Friday, there'll be videos out. The late mail will be out on Friday evening, followed by the deadline stream. So lots of stuff coming your way. I'm on wildcard. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to sleep on it and come up with some sort of concoction plan, and hopefully it bangs over the next couple of days. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, good morning, wherever you are, and thanks for